show me so much love. This is a thanks to y'all.
I never thought sharing my passion would be so supported and exciting. You've always been so scared of putting my writings for people to hear. It was frightening, but a creator y'all may know inspired me to let that fear of what people would think go. Shout out to Cromie. Thank y'all for the love and the support. I can't wait to keep creating, sharing all I love to do is sorts. Without the kind words and those who kept helping me push to show my worth, I would have never had the courage to share with the world my words. So I'ma keep pushing forward and share what I do, and I can't wait to share it all with you. It'll never be about money or fame. I'm not changing who I am, staying true to myself, staying the same. Sharing what I love to do with people is a dream of mine, and whatever comes with it is what it is, and I'm grateful for y'all's time. You are all special to me in so many ways. Every time I upload content, the love I'm showing makes my days. Thank y'all for the love and the support. I can't wait to keep creating, sharing all I love to do is sorts. Without the kind words and those who kept helping me push to show my worth, I would have never had the courage to share with the world my words. So I'ma keep pushing forward and share what I do, and I can't wait to share it all with you. It'll never be about money or fame. I'm not changing who I am, staying true to myself, staying the same. Sharing what I love to do with people is a dream of mine, and whatever comes with it is what it is, and I'm grateful for y'all's time. You are all special to me in so many ways. Every time I upload content, the love I'm showing makes my days. Thank y'all for the love and the support. I can't wait to keep creating, sharing all I love to do is sorts. Without the kind words and those who kept helping me push to show my worth, I would have never had the courage to share with the world my words. So I'ma keep pushing forward and share what I do, and I can't wait to share it all with you. I hope y'all will share ideas and things you'd like to see that I can create, or what others like and can enjoy by just being me. I don't care how small I stay or how much I grow. It's all for the love, support, and amazing people, the love they show. Thank y'all for the love and the support. I can't wait to keep creating, sharing all I love to do is sorts. Without the kind words and those who kept helping me push to show my worth, I would have never had the courage to share with the world my words. So I'ma keep pushing forward and share what I do, and I can't wait to share it all with you.
I woke to the sound of a war in the night. 10 years of shadows, no peace in sight. Mama tried to shield me, gave all she could. Then came a man who showed me love like he should. But even sober, some hearts stay cold. 7 years, no contact, silence feels bold. I had my first baby, just 18. He saved my soul, gave me reason to dream. I've been broken, bruised, and betrayed, but I found light in the mess they made. This is my story, not just pain. It's fire, it's fight, it's dancing in rain. I've been through hell, but I still rise. With every scar, I claim my life. I'm a survivor, I'm standing tall. This is my story, I'm telling it all. Thought he was a friend, but that night stole my peace. Now I wear strength like armor, piece by piece. Maybe he tried to dim my flame, but I saw through the lies, broke out of the game. Had my second child, then my third and fourth. Each one a light, my reason, my north. You're my world, my breath, my fight. They gave me hope, they gave me light. This is my story, not just pain. It's fire, it's fight, it's dancing in rain. I've been through hell, but I still rise. With every scar, I claim my life. I'm a survivor, I'm standing tall. This is my story, I'm telling it all. Thought he was a friend, but that night stole my peace. Now I wear strength like armor, piece by piece. TV tried to dim my flame, but I saw through the lies, broke out of the game. Had my second child, then my third and fourth. Each one a light, my reason, my north. They're my world, my breath, my fight. They gave me hope, they gave me life.
The headlines are screaming, the world's in a haze, feeling lost in the chaos of these modern day crazes. But there's a voice on the air, a truth on the screen, giving us the real story, what it all really means. From the news on the street to the powers that be, breaking it all down for Rooster Squad family. Cause we're the Rooster Squad, standing tall and proud, elevated truth, screaming it out loud. He's a warrior for those who lost in the fight, showing the world that addicts can step into the light. With a plant-friendly mindset and a heart full of hope, he'll give you the courage, help you learn how to cope. Been in the trenches, knows what it's like to be down, flipping the script, turning his life all around. He's talking about the poison that's out on the block, the dangerous lies that are just a time bomb rock. But he's here to warn you, to open your eyes to the life-taking dangers. He's telling no lies. And when the world's heavy and you need a good laugh, he'll bring the humor, get us all on the right path. We're the Rooster Squad, standing tall and proud, elevated truth, screaming it out loud. He's a warrior for those who lost in the fight, showing the world that addicts can step into the light. With a plant-friendly mindset and a heart full of hope, he'll give you the courage, help you learn how to cope. When you got a problem, feel like you're alone, he's one of the few who will pick up the phone. A friend and an educator, beacon of light. He's building a family and we're ready to fight. Come over, you won't be disappointed. This ain't just a podcast, it's a family anointed. He elevated truth with the Rooster Squad. Yeah, we're the Rooster Squad. Yeah, you got a problem, feel like you're alone. He's one of the few who will pick up the phone. A friend and an educator, beacon of light. He's building a family and we're ready to fight. Yeah, we're the Rooster Squad.
Power of the screen, stuff out the fly, no filter, no fear. She's coming in hot lights, on facts, life ready to ignite. Nonsense is live and she's bringing the fight.
Her name's Nonsense, don't get it wrong. She's been calling out lies all along. No bull, no game, she's cutting through. If you're shady, she's coming for you. Smart as hell, got receipts in hand. YouTube's queen with a master plan. Need a link, a vid, or a deep dive? She's the encyclopedia going live. She powers up, no holding back. Truth in her voice, facts in her pack. Sweet as honey, sharp like flame. Say her name loud, she's changing the game. FOO, better know the code. She'll call you out right in upload mode. With Kyle by her side, standing tall. Thank you, Nonsense, for giving your all. She streams with fight hard on display, passion pouring out every day. She's kind, she's fierce, she's got that glow. Across her line, you already know. She's lifting her crew, shouting them out, building a space where truth what counts. No clout chase, just real talk vibes. She's the pulse of the YouTube tribe. She's lifting her crew, shouting them out, building a space where truth's what counts. No clout chase, just real talk vibes. She's the pulse of the YouTube tribe. She's the storm and the calm, the truth and the balm. She'll heal with her words, then drop truth bombs. She's the voice in the dark, the spark in the stream. She's the reason we rise, she's the heart of the scene. She's the watchdog, the voice, the flame, calling out lies, naming names. No sneak gets past, no shade survives. She's got timestamps and archive dives. She's lifting the truth, no spin, no gloss. Every stream's a win, every clap's a boss. She's the one we trust when the drama hits, dropping facts like lyrical blitz. She's got heart, she's got heat, she's got style, lighting up lives with every mile. From shout-outs to deep dives, she's got range. Her vibe's electric, her tone's never strange. She's the sweet in the storm, the calm in the clash, the one who'll check you in a flash. So here's to nonsense, fierce and true, streaming with love and breaking through. She powers up, no. Out in the hall where the sweet tea flows, there's a YouTube queen everybody knows. Hillbilly Belinda with that southern sass, talking truth and making everybody laugh. She's got a contagious laugh, it echoes through the air, calls out the lowdown, so she just don't care. Says whatever she wants, ain't never sorry, no. That's Hillbilly Belinda, putting on a show. From the front porch swing to the feed store aisle, she's slinging wisdom with a genuine smile. No sugarcoating, just a plain honest fact. If you don't like it, well, there ain't no turning back. She's got a contagious laugh, it echoes through the air, calls out the lowdown, shows she just don't care. Says whatever she wants, ain't never sorry, no. That's Hillbilly Belinda, putting on a show. Whisper, some folks might stare, but Belinda just grins, she ain't gotta care. Cause real is real and she ain't gonna bend. A true southern firecracker right to the end. She's got a contagious laugh, it echoes through the air, calls out the lowdown, shows she just don't care. Says whatever she wants, ain't never sorry, no. That's Hillbilly Belinda, putting on a show. Yeah, Hillbilly Belinda, making her own way, speaking her mind every single day. Late night screen up, pixel glow, BJ's nodding off real slow. Larry's laugh starts to slur and sway, can't tell night from another day. All for the love of a scam, drunk as a skunk but they don't give a damn. Thought he crashed, Larry's on the floor, not the dresser, now he's wanting more. All for the love of a scam, all for the love of a scam. Drunk as a skunk but they don't give a damn. Thought he crashed, Larry's on the floor, not the dresser, now he's wanting more. All for the love of a scam. The chat is wild, emojis fly, BJ's talking about pie in the sky. Larry's crawling, can't find his feet, this is chaos on repeat. A stumble here, a mumbled line, who knew a scam could feel so fine? All for the love of a scam, drunk as a skunk but they don't give a damn. Thought he crashed, Larry's on the floor, not the dresser, now he's wanting more. All for the love of a scam. Pixels flicker, lies they sell, stream like a train wreck going to hell. Money flows and jokes get worse, this is the future we rehearse. All for the love of a scam, drunk as a skunk but they don't give a damn. Thought he crashed, Larry's on the floor, Not the dresser, now he's wanting more. All for the love of a scam. So love a scam. Pixels flicker, lies they sell, stream like a train wreck, going to hell. Hey BJ, hey, time to wake up. Nodding off while the truth blows up. Moo Moo and Larry, lost in the fog. Talking wild, got cats and blogs. Pack it up, pack it in, get out for them before the storm turns into mayhem. We ain't haters, we just see the signs. Your true color stream every time. I've lived that life, I've seen that pain. Bio dad drank, left a trauma stain. 10 years of CPTSD, don't pass that down, set your babies free. If you but life, I've seen that pain. Bio dad drank, left a trauma stain. 10 years of CPTSD, don't pass that down, set your babies free. FU J still going strong, we expose the lies all night long. Not out of hate, but to make it right. So wake up BJ, open your sight. You snooze while the damage grows. He's spilling truth that nobody knows. We don't touch real life, but one of yours did. Now your kids live where the chaos hid. Pack it up, pack it in, get out for them before the storm turns into mayhem. We ain't haters, we just see the signs. Your true color stream every time. I've lived that life, I've seen that pain. Bio dad drank, left a trauma stain. 10 years of CPTSD, don't pass that down, set your babies free. I know the signs, I've walked that road where silence screams and love erodes. You think it's normal, just a phase, but your kids are watching every blaze, every blurred word, every slam door. They're learning what love should never be for. Pack it up, pack it in, get out for them before the storm turns into mayhem. We ain't haters, we just see the signs. Your true color stream every time. You laugh it off, say we're just pressed, but we see the way you won't confess. Behind the neon, behind the stream, is a woman trapped in someone else's dream. You play it cool, but the cracks show through. We hear the fear in the things you don't do. You dim your light to match his rage, but you were born to break that cage. We're not your enemies, we're just loud mirrors, reflecting truth through static and jeers. You could rise, you could rewrite the scene, but first you gotta wake from this machine. Sorry, not sorry, bitch, we won't back down. We'll keep reviewing, round by round. You can do better, I know you can, but first you gotta leave that man. Pack it up, pack it in, get out for them before the storm turns into mayhem. We ain't haters, we just see the signs. Your true color stream every time. Sorry, not sorry, bitch, we won't back down. We'll keep reviewing, round by round. You can do better, I know you can, but first you gotta leave that man. FU J still going strong, we expose the lies all night long, not out of
SBC, we're here to stay, lighting up these YouTube lanes all the way, digging deep, bring the truth to light, respect for the listeners, we fight the good fight.
We ain't like Moo Moo, Larry too, off-topic clowns with a jealous view. We stay sharp on every case, missing folks a locale space. Hours in, we research right, facts on lock, no shade, no spite. Raising voices, building trust, in this crew it's truth or bust. Dark side, now we shine so bright, creators glowing in neon light. Kindness, love, we lift each other, every voice, every sister, brother. So keep your shade, we rise up above, fueled by purpose, pride and love. SPC's the name, respect our lane, we're changing the game, no shame or flame. Creators rise, we stand as one, under neon skies the work gets done. he's got heart, grit.
Sailor purges on the scene, neon blaze and battle clean. No more views for Moo Larry, we uplift the real routine. Creators rise, no compromise. We're done with feeding trolls their prize. Truth tellers in the spotlight now, no more hiding in disguise.
Calling out the chaos, Clue Queen, Twisted Play. Trisha J and Irate Alex, Nassau clear the way. Hillbilly, Belinda, GGG Shea Spin. We're flipping scripts from the dark side, let the reckoning begin.
We don't play in echo chambers, we make the cycle light the flame. No more cloud for chaos merchants, we're rewriting every name. Spot the lies, decode the spin, we're not fooled by full regret. Creators shine, streets align, we're not done with justice yet. Masks on tiara type, Fenrir Wolf at my side tonight. SBC crew, we ride or die, holding truth up to the light. No more threats, no more games, we're burning down that fake acclaim. YouTube streets, we clean the slate, look out out, we elevate. Tiara gleams, the wolf stands tall. Neon truth across the wall. We're the voice they tried to silence, now we're louder than them all. From alley storms to birthday cheers, we ride with love and righteous rage. SBC's the final chapter, flip the script, we own the stage. Masks on tiara type, Fenrir Wolf at my side tonight. SBC crew, we ride or die, holding truth up to the light. No more threats, no more games, we're burning down that fake acclaim. YouTube streets, we clean the slate, look out out, we elevate. This ain't revenge, it's revolution. Creators first, that's our solution. Accountability, no illusion. We're the purge, the bold conclusion. Masks on tiara type, Fenrir Wolf at my side tonight. SPC crew, we ride or die, holding truth up to the light. No more threats, no more games, we're burning down that fake acclaim. YouTube streets, we clean the slate, look out out, we elevate. Sailor purges on the scene, neon blaze and battle clean. No more views for Moo Larry, we uplift the real routine. Creators rise, no compromise. We're done with feeding trolls their prize. Truth tellers in the spotlight now, no more hiding in disguise.
Calling out the chaos. He's got that spark, lights up the room. Smart and bold, always in bloom. Gamer vibes, controller in hand. Dreaming big with a weather plan. Storms may come, but he's my calm. My little bro, my lucky charm. Side by side we rise and glow. Best friends more than you'll ever know. He's the kind of soul that lights the way, even on my darkest day. Cracks a joke, lifts the mood, knows just when I need that groove. From childhood games to grown-up dreams, we've built a bond that's more than it seems. He's got my heart, I've got his back. track. Watch out world, he's on the rise. Meteorology in his eyes. New channel, new skies to chase. I'll lift him up, no dream erased. He's always there, I've got his back. Brother and sister, love on track. Late night chats and inside jokes, laughing loud till the morning broke. He's got plans and I've got pride, watching him chase the stars with stride. Weather maps and gaming streams, he's building up his world of dreams. And I'll be there, front row seat, cheering loud, never missing a beat. From Fortnite waves to forecast maps, he's got the brains, he's got the laughs. I'll shout him out, I'll cheer him loud, Pix is proud, standing proud. Watch out world, he's breaking through. With every storm he finds the view. Creator born, the skies will sing. Little bro's got that lightning zing. From childhood games to grown-up dreams, we've built a bond that's more than it seems. He's got my heart, I've got his back. We're riding love-filled track. Whoa. We're riding love-filled track.
Princess, this song is yours to own. A crown of love, you're fully grown. So fast, so bright, you've come so far. You're a shining guiding star. We love you more than words can say. You light our hearts in every way. Now hear the beat, it's calling loud. Dance, princess, stand up proud. Dance, 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 let your spirit fly. Laugh and smile, reach for the sky. You're the prettiest, smartest soul I know. So let your light shine. Toward the dreams, leap through light. You make the darkest moments bright. With every giggle, every glance, give the world a second chance. Princess power, fierce and free. You're everything you're meant to be. So take the lead, don't miss your cue. The world's been waiting just for you. Dance, 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 let your spirit fly. Laugh and smile, reach for the sky. You're the prettiest, smartest soul I know. So let your light shine. With the freedom, lift your feet. Let your laughter skip the beat. This is your time, your royal stage. Dance it out, unleash your age. So shine on, princess, bold and bright. You've danced your way into the light. With every step you've made it clear. Your magic, joy, and love this year. Raise your hands, let the rhythm flow. This is your moment, let it glow. From crown to soul, your royalty. Forever fierce, forever free. Dance, laugh, love, your story's begun. Princess, you shine like the sun. dreams, let your spirit fly. Let your spirit fly. Twirl through dreams, let your light the sky.
Yeah, it's that porch swing posse meets back row bass. Little sailor riding tall on a short stack frame. Mask on, true loaded, receipts in the glove box. Let's purge. They're short but mighty, boots on the airwaves. Sailor drives thunder down TikTok lanes. Air skull on the Stetson, mask on the screen. Calling out the bullshit purge queen mean. Hashtag purge crew rolling, we ride, we ride. From the holler to the hard drive, side by side. Yeah, got a steel string hard and a neon mic. She'll stitch your lies like a Friday night fight. Up low spin like a creek boat wheel. Popping open secrets with a howdy and steel. AI beats fused with that banjo chop. Throw a yeehaw over 808 drop. Survivor strong. Got scars that sing. Turns trauma to a torch. Watch the porch light bling. Receipts in the saddlebag. Hashtags blaze. Hashtag FUBJ. Spray painted on the side of the stage. If you fake that funk, better duck that shade. Sailors coming through the mask of mighty. Boots on the airwaves. Slow time, flow it out, please top lanes. Air skull on the Stetson, mask on the screen. Calling out the bullshit purge queen mean. Hashtag purge crew rolling, we ride, we ride. From the holler to the hard drive, side by side. Yeah. From the red clay roads to the Wi-Fi stream, she wrangles trolls like tumbleweeds, living loud for the voiceless kin. Wheelchair wheels carve the asphalt him. Hashtag RA survivor, hashtag DV strong. She's lifting up folks who been done wrong. Tea gets spilled in a Dixie cup. Sip that truth, watch the sub count jump. Light it one for the lost, crank the amps for the found. When the night gets thick, she's the loudest sound. Hip high ain't might, that's her battle cry. Standing tiptoe tall to paint the sky. They're short but mighty, boots on the airwaves. Sailor drops thunder down TikTok lanes. Air skull on the Stetson, mask on the screen. Calling out the bullshit purge queen mean. Hashtag purge crew rolling, we ride, we ride. From the holler to the hard drive, side by side. And when the porch light flickers on a midnight screen, know a tiny titan's talking big and clean.
Alright, hello, hello, can you hear me? Let me know if I'm clear. It gets so small sound. There's an echo? Alright, hold on. Alright, I'm testing for Fenrir. I can't. Fenrir. Alright, hold on, I'm working on it. How's it now? Didn't echo that time through me.
Mute it.
Okay, seems we have fixed the issue. I'm really new to a mic, like streaming mic. So we're still figuring it out ourselves. I hate that I can hear myself, but it's okay. Better? Okay, good. Alright, good. Alright, so let's go. Nope, not that one. Okay. How to... There we go. Make sure I adjust my screen. There we go. Okay, well, last night Truth went live, and I caught pretty much all of it, except for towards the end. But I'm gonna put let me put that on. I want to do this before. Alright, hold on. Okay. I'm gonna put a trigger warning up. Just so everybody knows, it's a triggering topic. So I am gonna put that trigger warning up. And this is Elevated Truth. He went over the live that I went over from Clues, where Loon the Moon went on and on about him, and the nasty things she said. Truth addressed it, so I want to keep spreading the awareness for him. So that way, you know, people will start to get called up for doing this crap, because it's not okay. So we're going to listen to Elevated Truth. What am I doing? You guys can't hear it? Hold on. You couldn't hear the part? Alright, hold on a second. Alright, let's see if you can hear it now. Hold on. Alright, one moment. Hi, Alex. Good to see you. How are you?
Yourself.
We're trying to figure it out. And good, I'm glad you're doing good. For some reason, I'm getting used to mic. It's a tap to touch to mute, and tap to touch to unmute. So I'm being very careful. We're trying to figure out. Hold on, I wonder if. No.
You're not muted.
Alright, hold on 1 minute.
I've really been trying to figure it out, and I've really been putting a lot of thought into it. I'm like, man, I must just be missing the joke because, listen, Hold on. Hold on. Let me just go ahead and do this real quick. We'll skip it.
We got it. Sorry about that, guys. All right, now let's
You're gonna have an echo now.
maybe I won't if I do it this way. No? Sorry, I was listening to what it sounds like through Fenrir's phone. Making sure there's no echo. No echo? No echo. Good. All right, and you guys can hear it. Or should be able to. So let's enjoy what Truth is saying. Sorry about that. I'm still new to the whole mic setup. The pause, the tap to mute, tap to unmute. It is all new. All right.
Just put a little tunes in the back. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I can. That's all that matters. So, you know, I'm a guy that loves humor. I fucking love humor. You know what I'm saying? I love humor, but I can't figure out what the funniness is. I've been trying. Sorry, the music in the background. You know, maybe y'all can help me, right? Because I know y'all like humor. If you like humor in here, drop a rooster in the chat. If you're someone who loves a good joke, you know what I mean? Some good humor. You know, I didn't say it. The bartender said it. You know what I mean? I'm trying to understand what the bartender said, okay? And, you know, at the end of the day, if I can figure out what's so funny, I will laugh with the joke. But I don't know. I'm not sure what's funny about a murderer, especially of a homeless person who was taken up for somebody else. That person who raised that person should definitely get Mom of the Year. You know what I'm saying? 16 years. Prison.
And he's talking about Moon the Loon's son. About who's in prison.
Prison. I feel bad for him personally. I feel bad for. I mean, so here's what was happening. So this is what the bartender was telling me. It was like the murderer story is because you know you got to get a little background on the joke, right? I'm like, okay, well, tell me about the murderer, right? Because that's important. What happened, right? So we'll start with the murderer. The murderer. He said, well, you know, this kid and another kid decided to rob somebody, and this homeless person decided that they were going to jump in and stop the robbery. You know. And, you know, I said, well, what happened? I asked the bartender, I said, well, what happened? Did they stop the robbery? He goes, nope. Turned around and blasted him right in the chest. Boom. You know, I'm like, damn. Okay. That I wasn't expecting that. That didn't seem very funny to me. Maybe there's something I'm missing here, right? Maybe there's something I'm missing here. I was like, okay. Well, tell me about the woman beater. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory, but is there and so the bartender tells me, well, you know, the woman beater, man, the woman beater was also known as Steel Toe Cowboy. And he was, you know, was all about soccer. And every time he saw a stomach, he just had to take a kick at that ball,
Craig.
You know? And also apparently golf balls or something. I don't know. It was a weird story. I tried to understand it. What I did get out of it was DD2. Shit, what was it? I can't remember that part. I'll try to get back to it. But anyway, I don't want to bore you with the joke, right? Because I've been pretty bored with the joke. I'm trying to understand it. So I'm coming to y'all so that y'all can help me, okay? The incest lover. I said the incest lover. Well, that just sounds disgusting. There's got to be some There's got to be some side story to it or something. You know what I mean? Like this sounds really fucking weird, right? And he's like, well, so this is the odd part of the story, right? I'm like, okay, all right, tell me. He said, now the incest lover used to do cam work with their mother. And I was like, what do you mean with their mother?
Y'all heard that, right? Please let me know you heard that. What he just said. Yeah. Okay. So if you need a little help putting this puzzle to pieces, like I said, trigger warning. That's why I have it on the screen. Moon the Loon was talking about doing corn as an adult with her mother. That is what he's talking about.
They're like together, like together, or like they're just next to each other, or I needed some details. You know what I'm saying? Me trying to understand it, because once again, still haven't seen the humor in
It's
any
beyond
of this.
description.
You know what I'm saying? Still haven't picked up on the humor of the joke. And he said, well, I don't know if they were doing it together. We just know that, they were, and I'm like, okay, don't need to paint me Birmingham. All right. I was like, okay, so the last one's got to be the punchline, right? Like, because so far, nothing about this situation that the bartender is telling us, or this joke, is funny, So I'm like, okay, let me see. So tell me about the POS mom. And he was like, shit, let me sit down. Let me pour you a drink. And I'm like, it's all right. I don't drink. I'll take a pineapple juice though. So I sit down with my pineapple juice, got a little umbrella in it, a couple slices of fresh pineapple, got a little bitty twist of a mango, definitely a zest of a lemon around the edge. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And I'm sitting there sipping on it, got the pinky in the air and everything. And I was like, all right, tell me about the mom. Because this has got to be the punchline, right? Spoiler, not the punchline, definitely the kicking line though. Okay. I'm not, and the offensive line together. Maybe punt return. I don't know. Just run with it, right? Anyway, so apparently the POS mom likes to sit in front of the mirror all day and talk to herself, and has imaginary friends that talk back to her. And she lives in a zombie world of apocalyptic ideas. Also lives with the woman beater, which is weird. I didn't know how that went together. Maybe it was a double date they were on. I don't know. History would tell me that maybe that could be the case. Anyway, back to the joke. The POS mom, definitely doesn't do drugs, right? But takes a drug test monthly. Gets an injection monthly, but definitely uses cream on her leg. Also, side note, and completely non-related to the joke itself, did you know there was a creator today that said
Wishful
that
thinking.
she had to go get
Hi.
injections
Good
for
to
her
see you.
knees?
How are you?
But if I'm not mistaken, I saw this same creator, once again, no comparison to the joke in this situation. We never saw knees being a problem when she was doing knee high, kick high, trying to show everybody that she used to be a stripper or something. I don't know. She was doing the German march, as I think they like to call it, in the background, knee up, knee down. Didn't seem like that person was in any pain when they did that. Matter of fact, they were singing and laughing. And I could just only imagine if I had to.
Now he's talking about BJ. And I know a little bit about these quote-unquote shots because Mom, I know you used to get them for your fibro. And you could only get them, what, every 3 to 6 months? Okay, so every 3 months. Yeah, okay. So she supposedly gets a drug test monthly. Now, I get one monthly because of the medications I'm on, and I use a PCP at the current moment. Working on getting into a psychiatrist so that way it's a lot easier. But I take a monthly. And it's to show that I'm taking everything I'm supposed to take, that it's supposed to come back positive dash abnormal. So she supposedly gets drug tested every month, but you can't get those shots every month. You can only get them every 3 months because my mother got them. So, BJ, I don't know what you're talking about. You can't get these shots, I don't think, Mom, every month. I don't think there's a way to get them every month. Cortisone.
What?
Cortisone.
Cortisone minimum 3 months.
Mom, I know,
I
Mom.
know all about it as well because I'm going to be going for it and I have coworkers that have to get it. 3 months.
Yep. That's what I thought. So, make it make sense, BJ. Make it make sense. Because if you can't get these cortisone shots monthly, then you're being drug tested monthly. That means you're on some kind of medication.
And the drug test will not opt for a corticosteroid. It's not
Nope.
illegal.
The kind of procedure she's talking about, Mom, is like the ones you got. It's exactly what she's talking about because it's a quote-unquote pain management center. And I'm like, wait a minute. I know for a fact my mom used to go every few months to get it done, but it had to be spaced out. So, BJ, why are you taking a drug test monthly for your doctors? They would need to test you for getting cortisone shots. You actually would probably have to be on a medication, and that's the reason why you gotta take them monthly, like me. I think that makes more sense. But, oh, and I'm hoping we see proof of life for Craig at some point, because ever since the whoopsie daisies, she let his social slip on live accidentally. Forgot to redact it. We haven't heard him, and we did see on that test that he came back positive for THC. Now, allegedly, in my opinion, this is my speculation. Everything we talk about here is speculation and our opinions. We all have different ones and is not facts. Is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, I just want to cover, I'm going to sure cover everything. But, yeah, Beej, where has he been since CPS gave you these drug tests and they came back, and now it came back that Larry was positive for THC? And we don't hear him in the background, or at least we haven't for the last two nights or so. I'll let Truth continue.
To go monthly to have an injection because I was in such terrible pain that there's no way I could do the do-si-do or the right foot in, right foot out dance on a live while laughing and not being in tears. But I mean, also, side note, completely unrelated to the joke since we're doing side notes right now. I saw something the other day. Did you know that at 90 years old, you can still get your leg up in the air so that someone can throw quarters inside that hungry hippo? Just throwing that out there. So anyway, I'm just wondering, has anybody found the joke yet? Oh, God bless it. I forgot the joke. You know what the guy said the joke was? So silly of me to not know. The guy said the joke was that the woman beater, the incest lover, and the POS mom all thinks it's funny for a 4-year-old to be raped. It's crazy. That's what's so funny. And not only to say it, but to double down on a post.
Yeah. Trigger warning. That's why I have it up on the screen. Sea Moon and BJ, because after this live that Truth did, or during, I should say, BJ went on and said she wasn't listening at that point. But then it changed that she was listening. Okay? It's because Truth, what he did is he went over, you'll see, he goes over the live and points out for every comment and at what time she commented. Then she will compare. Oh, I'm a victim. My DV was mocked when she's. What DV? There was no convictions. There was nothing. So you don't have DV if nobody's been charged with it. And she decides, well, because you guys, thought it was okay to use my blah blah. What? How does that compare to Truth, who was 4 years old when he had his trauma? How does that compare? It doesn't, does it? No. Absolutely not. Two different areas. Two different things. He was a child. He couldn't stop it. Meanwhile, you could. But guess what? You didn't. You stayed. You stayed with, quote-unquote, your, quote-unquote, abuser and said it was just a dark time, blah, 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 blah. So you're not a victim. So therefore, we can't mock you. Right? Because you said it didn't happen. But Truth, it did happen. And for him to he'll explain it. He had to relive it because of you. All I have to say is, Mrs. Truth, if you ever see this, Mrs. Truth, thank you for being the beautiful woman you are and being amazing to Truth and sharing him with us. You are an amazing woman. We don't know much of, we only know what Truth can tell us because he wants to protect you, but I know I want to thank you for being by his side, sticking through this and getting him through, because you're one hell of a woman, and I know your husband loves you to death. You'll hear him say that. He does.
To double down on a post today or yesterday telling me you hope I dream about it every night if it really happened to me. That's so cute. So cute. Man, this free air is awesome, though. You taste that? I do. It's called Life Not Behind Bars. That's what that's called. But it's cool, right? Also, BJ, sweetie, darling. Why ain't you spoke on your little friend talking about me being raped as a 4-year-old and me loving it and liking it and then doubling down on it? Oh, is it because I called your piece of shit husband out for beating you? Is that why? Oh, he's still a bitch.
Not a husband. They're not married. She played married for a long time until people found out, but they're not married. Like I said, we haven't heard.
Ooh, sounds like somebody we know.
We haven't heard Craigie Poo in the background in a couple days since that drug test got shown. Let's keep going.
And all of your little moderators and all your little followers who thinks it's okay for you to support someone that thinks it's okay to say those things. And if you think any of us believe y'all's little falling out, you're fucking crazy. But I will tell you a little secret. Secret. Meow. Meow. It's real funny to me. Y'all want me to play by your rules. That's so cute. So cute. You want me to play by your rules. You think this shit means something to me. That's what's even funnier. You think this YouTube channel means anything to me? Now the people do, but the channel don't mean shit to me. You think I'm afraid?
And that's something Truth has stated since day one. It's not about the numbers. It's not about the money he makes on it. He enjoys doing YouTube because of the people that are in it for him. He doesn't mind, you know, memberships and everything because that's how we love supporting him. As subs, we do. But he doesn't do it for the money, he does it for the subscribers because he knows each and every one of us like individually pretty much by now.
Afraid to lose my channel? Do you? Are you? You think I need this? Still trying to figure out where any of that's funny. You know, trying to figure out where laughing and making jokes about an innocent 4-year-old being molested and raped. I'm wondering where that's funny. I know you think it's getting under my skin. It's not. You know what's getting under my skin? I'll tell you what's getting under my skin. It's not you. No, you're a lost cause. You can't save a hoe. And that's why you ain't got no man, because you sure can't be a housewife. It's also funny to me that you wanted to act like you were such a victim because your mama was such a narcissistic woman. Were you saying that when you were, oh, mommy, oh? Were you saying that then? When y'all were lip locking, allegedly? Were you saying that then? Are you making fun of my abuse because you're covering for your own fetishes, maybe? I don't know. Seems like only people who would enjoy that type of fucking horrific shit are the people that would laugh at it or make posts on social media about it. And the fact that the rest of this side of YouTube isn't flipping the fuck out tells me so much about you motherfuckers too.
And that's why I'm doing this live. Because I'm flipping out. Trust me, when I was in there watching Clue review it, and I heard Moon's words, I cried. Because the thought of that happening to Truth, it broke me. I'm trying not to cry now. Because see, over on this side, we actually have feelings and we care about the people we watch. We care about the people who go online and make content for us to watch. We care about each other. And Erica, little bro, I know it's hard, but men suffer just like women do. And I'm sorry, but when I heard Moon say that, I had to excuse myself from like typing in chat because my eyes were that blurry. So I wanted to go over Truth and give him the view, because this is for him, because I am outraged. Talking about anybody's childhood trauma is beyond disgusting. And if you bring it up like she did, you're just a monster like she is.
I'm going to keep saying it. Tells me so much about you motherfuckers. Y'all think this channel means something to me. Y'all are insane. The people on this channel mean a lot to me. But the channel itself, y'all are insane. Y'all think I won't burn this whole bitch down? Or I could just be a good guy and sit here and let you keep taking my trauma, which stole my innocence in this life, and just laughing about it all over these streets. I don't want a single one of you motherfuckers to tell me that I'm victim shaming somebody. Not a single one of you son of a bitches. Matter of fact, I don't want to hear a fucking word from none of y'all. Because if I decide to be just a petty little bitch, y'all are all going to hate me. And I promise you that. The fact that you are grown folks, regardless of what side you sit on with certain things, that you would sit there and laugh and stay in a chat of someone who literally says that someone enjoys being fucked on their back as a child, you should all fucking burn in hell. And if not that, you should be thrown in a fucking wood chipper, you fucking pervert pedophiles. I said what I said, you pieces of shit. I hope you all fucking die. People like you don't deserve to walk this fucking earth. People like you who thinks it's funny for children to be molested should not walk this fucking earth, you pieces of fucking shit. I hope you choke on your own fucking vomit tonight. I fucking do. Now, me personally, I have no reason to do anything to anybody because I love my life I have now and I made it through all the things you're joking about. Not only did I make it through all the things that you joke about right now, I carry the scars of those things. But you know what I did? I became an addict because of those things. I also became a very successful businessman and then fell back into addiction again and then built myself back up again. And you want to know why? Because I'm not a fucking victim. I'm a goddamn warrior. Something he'll know nothing about. I didn't have a mother. I didn't have a father. I was adopted. I was lucky. I was lucky. There's a lot of children that don't have that. And I ended up locked up. I know what that feeling is. It don't feel good. But we are our choices. But I'll tell you this. If you think for a...
And Truth is not ashamed. He has talked about his convictions and that he has felonies. But you know what? Just because he's got a past record isn't who he is today. The man we see today has been sober and has kicked ass and worked his ass off and had his beautiful wife by his side, helping him through each and every step. And I know we are all proud of him. And we're blessed to have him as a creator. Because I know I can, even though it wasn't childhood trauma, I can relate to him.
I can relate to him.
Fenrir can relate more towards the childhood part, sadly, unfortunately, which pisses me off too. That's why it pissed me off even more with Moon, because I know about Fenrir's. He doesn't really speak about it. He shouldn't have to. Because nobody should have to relive every detail. And trust me, I've had to before. But I moved past that and I got through it. I got stronger. And I know that the person who hurt me can never hurt me again. And won't ever. So this hit pretty personal for a lot of us. And so I just want to keep the awareness going.
Second that you're going to make me lose me over you coming after something that happened to me when I was 4 years old. It's not going to happen. But if I decide to systematically expose every one of you son of a bitches, and if I have to spend thousands of dollars on private investigators to find out who each and every one of you who I already don't know, or if I already don't know who you are, you've lost your motherfucking mind. If you don't think I'll start a whole fucking page exposing every one of you nasty motherfuckers, you've lost your fucking mind. The one thing you're not going to get away with is sitting on this internet and laughing at children being raped, you fucking sorry pieces of shit. And if you're sitting in that chat and you've ever had that happen to you, shame on your fucking soul. Here's the difference between me talking about Brittany Jackson's fucking DV with her fucking boyfriend is those are two fucking adults. You know what I didn't choose? I didn't choose to be raped at 4 years old, you fucking cunt. Maybe in your world, in your fucking perverse mind, you think that somehow there can be some consent for a fucking 4-year-old, you nasty bitch. But instead, people would rather talk about drug tests on these streets. Instead of looking at what's been going on by a woman using the N-word and racial slurs all over her channel while laughing at child's abuses and then claiming that she was the victim of her own child, reporting her for fucking child abuse. Instead of taking responsibility, she turned it on her child. That's narcissism at its finest. And for y'all to sit in that chat, this goes for the creators, this goes for the supporters. You sat in there, y'all laughed at that shit. You should all fucking be thrown in a wood chipper. Every last fucking one of you.
Mom, of course he does, yes. Yes, 100%. He's been in here before. Like I said, when I go in there, when I say hi, he knows. He always asks how I'm doing because he's paid attention to my videos in the past. So he knows, he knows who I am. He's been in here, of course. And I will make sure that I will even, I will even screenshot on this. Yes. He knows that we support him on his side. Yep. He knows Clue, just like Clue. Clue supports him. We support him on all levels, all sides. And it's the fact of bringing awareness is what Truth wants from all this. And I want to make sure that I do my best to spread the awareness. Truth didn't ask anybody to go live or anything, but I wanted to do this for him. So yeah, he knows that I do my content. He's even been in here. He's been in my lives before. But even if he hadn't, he knows the support that he has behind him. And I'm going to continue to support him throughout this whole entire thing. I will even screenshot some of the comments you guys made because it's really sweet of you. And post it and make sure I tag him. Because honestly, that's what he wants. He wants people to take awareness of these nasty ass people out here that are doing what they're doing. That's all he wants. And I think out of everything that he had to go through, especially learning about this on vacation, I think he deserves for us to give this awareness.
And your local law enforcement should investigate each and every one of y'all for thinking that it's funny that a 4-year-old was raped violently. You should be investigated. They should open a case on you. They should look at all of your electronic devices because me, from my perspective, as the victim that you are laughing at, let me restate that, the warrior that you're laughing at, I'm concerned for the youth in your families. I'm concerned for the youth in your communities. And since it was so beautifully brought to my attention by Pudding the other night, that putting people's information out for community awareness is perfectly okay. Once again, I don't have to play by your fucking rules. Your rules went out the goddamn window when you laughed at me being raped at 4 years old. And then when you doubled down and made another post about it. So no, y'all asked, how are you ever an advocate? Y'all are about to find out just how much of an advocate I am. That's a promise. And I'm going to do everything that I do legally. But I've learned a whole lot about gray area here lately. Either way, laughing at a 4-year-old being raped is not funny. Will never be funny, ever. I hope some of y'all get some attorneys. I really do. I encourage you to. I encourage you to. I don't know a judge in this world that's going to think it's funny that you went onto social media and said those words, ever. There's freedom of speech. Oh, there is. But there's also defamation. There's also some other laws that go along with, well, I'll leave it at that. And I don't need other creators to jump on board. I don't. If I got to do this myself, I will. You think you take this channel down, that'll stop?
See, he's not asking for creators to do this. Me? I want to. Because I've been a victim and turned warrior. Fenner has. A lot of people actually have that I know. So this is for all of us. And it's to let him know that I don't have to do this. I don't, but I want to. I want to do this because I agree with every freaking thing he says.
Stop me, you're crazy. Or you could issue an apology publicly. You could, I don't know, delete your channel. Brittany Jackson. Moon the Loon. Oh, and some of y'all who y'all think y'all are hidden really well, you know, the ones that like to go in and scare people. Hi. You know, the worst thing you could probably ever do is come at a man who's been through as much as I have in my life and laugh at the one thing that took my innocence in this world. That's probably a really bad idea. Just so you know. And I'll also tell you this. There are some people who have heard that. And I don't want to hear, I'm not in control of what anybody else says. Bitch, you're all responsible. And I'm holding you all responsible. Tough shit if you don't fucking like it. I couldn't handle this when I was on vacation because, you know, some of us are able to take our wives on vacation because we work really hard. But I'm going to handle it now. I'm going to handle it now. And remember, this isn't a threat. This is all legally, baby. All legally. I'm too grown to be going threatening folks. I'm too grown. I'm too grown. And I hope to God one of y'all send me a cease and desist. Oh my God, I hope to God you do. I hope you do. I almost doxed myself so you could make that mistake. Gypsy, thank you for becoming a new member of the Elevated Truth podcast.
Oh yeah, he was willing to put his name out there and almost dox himself. Thank God he did not. Because I think there were, I don't know how many of us actually in the chat telling him, no. Nope, not worth it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Thankfully, he didn't do it. But that's also because he's smart enough. He knows better. And he's smart to go the way he's going because in a courtroom, Moon, and Beach, he will destroy you in the courtroom. Those are just facts.
Welcome aboard. The Five Kings, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Use this towards your investigation exposure. Thank you very much. Dragon Lady, thanks for being here for 1 month. Get them truth. It's vile, and they have done with it. You know, it's gift. Gone Girl, thank you for gifting 10 Elevated Truth podcast memberships. If you got one of those, please make sure and thank Gone Girl. Listen, guys, I'm not even mad at the point that people want to use their free speech. You want to talk shit about me, that's cool. You want to make up shit about me, that's cool. You want to lie on me, that's cool. But what you won't do is you won't sit here and laugh at me being violently raped at 4 years old and think it's going to be a joke. It's not a joke. And see, what's funny is, what's real funny is Brittany Jackson and her little supporters always want to say, oh, y'all are trying to push her to do something to herself. Y'all are trying to push her to do something to herself. Y'all better be goddamn lucky I'm a strong motherfucking man, because what y'all did that day unexpectedly after the blue, saying that shit on an open platform for everybody to hear, including myself. Are you kidding? If I was a weaker person, I'd have went and started a fucking shotgun. I don't want to hear shit about y'all are trying to push anybody over the edge when you're laughing at a 4-year-old's rape, you fucking shit fucks. I don't want to hear shit. Kick the fuck out of each other with steel toe boots. I don't give a fuck. But if you think for a second I'm letting this go, you've lost your goddamn mind. And I put that on everything I love. And I don't have to do it on this platform. Just know I'm going to handle it. Just know. And you can fire up every goddamn live you want to. At the end of the day, you're the bitch that did porn with your mother and thinks it's funny that 4-year-olds are raped by grown men. Not just 4-year-olds, 4-year-old boys. You sick bitch. You sick bitch. In order to say that, you had to visualize that, you sick bitch. In order for everybody to laugh, they had to visualize that, you sick fuckers. Y'all think that I'm not going to do everything I've got to do to get the law?
And guess what? Guess which side none of us laughed about? This side. Creators I watch. None of us laughed. We were pissed. Not a single one of us laughed because that is just absolutely horrible what was done. We didn't laugh. We're here for him.
Largest creators I know to get on this, you're fucking insane. You're fucking insane. You know? Because I want to ask y'all this. How many other people heard that and thought about their own rape or molestation? How many? Don't put that in the chat. Actually, don't put that in the chat. I want you to think about it. Don't respond to it. I don't need anybody. And people might say, Truth, I need you to trigger warning your language. Fuck that and fuck.
I was triggered. Because... Oops. I was triggered because it happened to me when I was 20 years old. And I'm not afraid to tell my story. It's not going to embarrass me. It happened. I moved on and I've become stronger. Just like he has. And that's why I want to spread this awareness.
Fuck you for telling me that. I didn't get a trigger warning when that was said about me. Why would I give a trigger warning to reality and truth? You don't need a trigger warning for truth. Stop being a fucking soft ass. It is what it is. It was said. You know what I mean? You got to face reality with reality without all these fucking safe zones. Yeah, don't answer that. I was asking it in jest, not in actuality. Y'all asked the question, how's Truth an advocate? I'm telling y'all about to see some advocacy. And it's sad. It really is. It's sad that first of all, that the creators on here have heard this and listened to it and haven't fucking done shit about it. I'm going to catch hell from them for that too, whatever. I don't give a shit. There's not a chance in hell y'all would have said this to anybody and me hear it and not cover it. There's not a chance in hell. I don't care if it cost me viewers. There's not a chance in hell I wouldn't call somebody out on that shit. Not a fucking chance in hell. But I promise you, if it was me saying it to a female, if I said some shit like that to a female, y'all would already be in front of my fucking home picketing with bullhorns and shit. But because I'm a man, and this is the problem with the fucking world, everybody just thinks, oh, he's a man, he's fine, he's a man. Do you think that molestation somehow doesn't harm?
And that's a sad reality of this world. People, just because I'm a female, doesn't give me any right. Whoops. Sorry I hit the mute, but I'm still getting used to this. Doesn't give me any right to do anything that... How do I explain it? Just like a woman hitting a man is just as wrong as a man hitting a woman. So... just because he's a man doesn't mean he should have to hide anything or hide how he feels or be any less of a warrior because he's a man. Takes a real man to admit it, and it's hard. But he did it. I encourage all men to, because here on this quote-unquote what you call the dark side, we will support it. We will support you, male or female.
Harm a boy, but it does a girl? The fuck? Man, it's whack, man. Whack. Racist piece of shit that fucking spews nasty underage sexual comments. And then Brittany Jackson, allegedly with Brittany J, thinks that that's her team, that's her people. All her moderators over in there being all friendly. What does that say about these people? And what does that say about a mom with fucking boys? Huh? What's that say, huh, Brittany? You got fucking boys, you stupid bitch. You got children that are boys, you stupid bitch. And you think that's just funny? And you got boys? And now I've got to, on a public platform, sit here and talk about my motherfucking abuse because y'all want to play with it like Diddy. Oh, but I guess it's equal because I talked about your man kicking the shit out of you, right? I guess it's equal. 2 consenting adults in a relationship by choice versus a child in an innocent situation who had everything stolen from his innocence. It's the same, right? Keep laughing. You got Kelsey over there sitting with it. I thought you were about children's advocacy, Kelsey. The fuck is wrong with you? Nobody knows who you are, though, right, Kelsey? Unbelievable. People that work with children who are laughing at a 4-year-old's molestation. That's not going to look good on you. It's just not going to look good on you. You haven't heard any of these people come out and make a post, a separation, none of that. So now it's too fucking late. Now it's too fucking late. You're a mental health specialist, my motherfucking nuts. And see, I tried to be sweet. I tried to be nice. I tried to give, listen, you can go back and listen to my other lives when all this happened. What did I first come out and say? I first came out and said, y'all, you just got to kind of accept where it's coming from, blah, 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 blah. But then this bitch wants to post today. Let's read it real quick. Let's go over it real quick. Okay, let's go over this real quick. This bitch wanted to post today. Hold on. All right, let's show it right here. All right, there's my picture. Now she swears I've got racist tattoos on my elbows, okay? Y'all see the racist tattoos on my elbows, right? Yeah, I guess I got cover-up skin, all right? And then she says I covered up my tattoos on my hand. First of all, this is so old, it's fading. I don't know if y'all see that. It's also from punching motherfuckers in the mouth, but it doesn't matter. It's fading, so I'm sure I just got that one covered up, right? Because I don't have pictures of it when it was getting done. For the record, that's Interstate 40. It's where I made a lot of my money when I wasn't such a good guy. If you know, you know. And that's the city of Nashville in the back.
And see, all of us already knew Truth didn't have those tattoos. We've seen his tattoos. He showed them plenty of times. I've always noticed, especially the first and foremost ones on his hands, because when he moves his hands, you can notice them. But he's shown his tattoos. There's nothing on his elbows to what they claim.
Background because, well, you know, hometown and all. CWB, bitch. And then this is the cover of Goodnight Nashville by Jelly Roll. Oh, such gang related. You stupid bitch. But anyway, you're just mad that my ink looks good, huh? You want to be me so bad you'd wear my skin. Anyway, it says your foam finger is 3 in the pink, 1 in the stink. Mature. Shocker. Just a propagandist. Stop the impersonation. Look at that tat freshly covered. You're an epic failure at truth. A buster. Oh, so cute. All right. Then, oh, we're not done. Then, just so y'all know that it's Moon the Goon, right there. I'll let y'all see that before I read. Y'all see that? I hope you dream about it nightly, if it even happened at all. Although you do display very effeminate gesturing and the love of wearing makeup. Fook. And I thought my life and parents and obese ex-friends were fucking bad enough. Donkey's gonna swamp, though, with the Keurig next to them and low T counts. Ha 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 ha, bitch. Yeah, just so everybody can see it. Yeah, I hope you dream about it nightly, if it even happened at all. Although you do display effeminate gesturing and the love for wearing makeup. So Brittany Jackson thinks it's funny to laugh at a 4-year-old's rape, a 4-year-old boy, i.e. me. Brittany Jackson, you got something to say about it? I want to ask your followers why they're following a grown-ass woman with adolescent boys in their home laughing at a 4-year-old being raped. Tell me, what about that creator makes you say, yes, that's a good person? And if anybody doesn't believe me, trust me. I will pull it up and play for you right now. Right now. Moderators, do me a favor. Can one of y'all drop that for me, that link for the short for me, please? Oh, I'll play it. Sure. I just need one of my moderators to drop it. As soon as they do, I'll play it. What's up, Mab? Good to see you. Hold on a second, guys. Give me 2 seconds. I'm waiting to hear from my moderators, guys. Give me 1 second. Is that what you just dropped me? Is that what I'm looking for? I just want to make sure before I play it. Oh, I got you. All right, guys, I'm going to give a few seconds because my team is pulling some things up.
I'm going to fast forward to where he starts going
Oh,
over
no. I'm going to absolutely play it. So y'all don't have to worry about it. Go finish yourself, as in go kill yourself. All right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to play it in the background, okay? Y'all are just going to have to listen. Yeah, Trisha's not in here, though, so we're going to do this. We're going to go back here. I want y'all to listen. I just wanted to show y'all that it is what it is, okay? So let's listen to it, okay?
Good evening, everybody. It is Moon and Karma, and let's get this going. You little fucking booger bitch. Little booger eating ass. Hold on. I never said I was gonna go. Well, I'll dox the fuck out of you, Truth. I'll dox your whole goddamn motherfucking life, you bitch ass nigga. And then Angela, there comes yours too, with your polygamous fucking daughter.
And right off the bat, she starts to get hot. Especially saying the one thing that you can ask my mother. I'm so glad that I have the mom and dad I do. Because if I had learned from other people, I wouldn't hate that word as much as I do. But yeah, I have an amazing freaking mom and an amazing freaking dad who did anything and everything I needed and always made sure I got through. And gave me a wonderful little brother who was a little punk at times, but he's my best friend and I love him to death. And I am so grateful to both my mom and dad for that. I got a best friend. So, we'll continue.
Nobody's doing shit for donos, you stupid cunt. I haven't gotten donations in 2 fucking days. I haven't ran a link. You retarded, boxed wine, pill chewing, freaky bitch.
Oh, this is her.
When you start looking up somebody's fucking history, bitch, you're dumb as a box of fucking rocks. You knew good and well that I was a victim of that fucking shit. And yes, you fucking did point him in that direction. I bet you did. You little fucking booger bitch. Little booger eating ass bitch is what you are. Hold on. Booger ass eating bitch. Sure, this is right in itself, bitch. It's gonna be fucking great. Especially, motherfucker, if you have somebody coming here out the way. It's gonna be great for you, okay? All right, now let me pull these motherfucking pictures out where I was the so-called victim in this goddamn restraining order because Angela's a fucking retard, and so is Truth. I don't give a fuck, Marlene CA, if it doesn't have my name on it. That is still my fucking case of the docs, you stupid cunt. I know it because I beat the bitch on this day in court because she's my fucking narcissistic abuser forever and ever 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 since the time.
Her narcissistic abuser. Right. We're going to keep listening. I just want y'all to understand. Now, the picture she's showing is the smallest bruise in the world. Now, maybe I should just share with y'all the police reports. Maybe I should share with y'all the restraining order for life. But I'm sure she was the victim. We're just getting started.
I was born in life. You couldn't write this better yourself, could you, Truth?
Now, mind you guys, this is the woman that she allegedly was doing cam porn with. This woman who is so abusive and narcissistic and all of that is the one that she was allegedly doing the scissor twist. I don't know. Kind of weird that you would do adult videos with your mother and then make jokes about how funny it is to rape a 4-year-old. And that's some weird shit, in my opinion.
While you were laying on the bed getting fucked as a kid, huh? Fuck you, bitch. I was the victim in the situation. I was born in life. You couldn't write this better yourself, could you, Truth? While you were laying on the bed getting fucked as a kid, huh? Forever and ever and ever and ever.
I want y'all to pay attention And anybody who's screen recording, I want you to screen record this part of the messages, the chat. I want y'all to pay attention to the fucking chat, okay? Let's do this again. Pay attention to the chat.
I don't give a fuck, Marlene.
I'm gonna
CA, it
adjust
doesn't
my
have my name on it.
screen
That is
so you
still
see it.
my fucking case of the docs, you stupid cunt. I know it because I beat the bitch on this day in court because she's my fucking narcissistic abuser forever and ever 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 since the time I was born in life. You couldn't write this better yourself, could you, Truth? While you were laying on the bed getting fucked as a kid, huh? Fuck you, bitch. I was the victim in the situation. I was the victim in the situation. I was the victim in the situation. The victim. The victim. You see that, Bruce? I was the victim in the situation. Victim.
All right, let's see here. Luminous over here. Love you, Brittany. I'm sorry you and Moon are dealing with these rumors. Luminous standing in love with Brittany and Moon as she talks about me getting raped at 4 years old. Luminous. Let's see who else has something to say.
That's 7 days after.
I want y'all to notice all of these laughing smiles over here. See all of them coming up the screen? See all these laughies over here? So funny, right?
Wait, do you want a fucking map, bitch? You can't really see those pictures? You don't see that? That's on my shoulder. That's my chest mole. That's my hair up there. That's my neck. That's my shoulder. You see that? You can't see that, Bruce? Anna, go finish yourself.
Go finish yourself, as in go kill yourself.
The victim. You see that, Bruce? I was the victim in the situation. Victim. That's 7 days after. I was the victim in the situation of the docs, you stupid cunt. I know it because I beat the bitch on this day in court because she's my fucking narcissistic abuser forever and ever 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 since the time I was born in life. You couldn't write this better yourself, could you, Truth? While you were laying on the bed getting fucked as a kid, huh? Since the time I was born in life. You couldn't write this better yourself, could you, Truth? While you were laying on the bed getting fucked as a kid, huh? Since the time I was born in life. You couldn't write this better yourself, could you, Truth? While you were laying on the bed getting fucked as a kid, huh? Since the time I was born in life. You couldn't write this better yourself, could you, Truth? While you were laying on the bed getting fucked as a kid, huh? Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, it is absolutely vile and disgusting and horrific. It's... Ooh, I should be very careful because I have to... Whoo! There are plenty of words I want to say. Plenty of words I want to say right now. But I'm not going to say them because if I say them, I do not want to lose my channel before, my birthday is in a few days, and I'm really striving to hit that 1K because I really want to get awareness going, and I really want to be able to reach out to more people in the algorithm because this shit ain't gonna fly. This isn't gonna, If I couldn't bring awareness to it by viewing and reviewing our creators, giving them a view instead of that nasty skink, well, she deleted it anyway, but that nasty skinky ass Mooney Loonies a view, I would 1000% rather support our creators, especially Truth, because this is his trauma that she's talking about. And the only person that is better than anybody else to talk about it is him. And so I want his words to be talked about. I want his words to be played. I want him to give out awareness like he is. Because, hell, he got me through some really dark days, if I was having a panic attack or just a really depressing kind of day. I go watch Truth. Or Clue. Or both. And they got me through a lot of it. Queen Bee's got me through a lot. Nonsense. Trisha. There's Jay. Kathy P. Wispy. There's so many to the list. Petty. AF. There's so many people on here that have gotten me through pretty dark days. Or just really depressive days, So, I'm here to help them and Truth get his word out and awareness out. I'm here to give them the view, not these nasty ass creators on the quote unquote green team or whatever the hell they are now.
Y'all get the point, or do I need to keep playing it? And we're going to keep listening to her live, but you get the point, because now we're going to call out the people who stayed in the chat or thought it was funny. Hey, Kelsey, I see you're in the chat. Listen, actions speak louder than words.
By the way, if you don't know who Kelsey is, it's KEL-C. It's Kelsey is a mod for Brittany J. And she and a few other people came into chat last night. And this was before I was watching them.
I've never spoke to you. I've never spoke negatively about you. I don't know you. But what I do know is that you're sitting with a woman and you're in a chat with a woman that has these types of conversations, who thinks this is okay. So you'll have to excuse me when your apology or your thoughts on the situation don't represent the actions, right? And I'm not trying to be an asshole, but until I see actions from people, it's just words to me. And Brittany sat there, and I'm about to show y'all where Brittany sat in that chat and continued to go after me after this was said. I'm going to show y'all the people in this chat who thought it was funny. We're about to look at all of it. We're about to look at all of it, you know? And now I want y'all to know that some of y'all claim to be professionals, and some of y'all are, but some of us actually know who you are. And so when you stand with people like this, with the careers that you have, those two things don't mix. And if you don't think it is now my responsibility to show how nasty these people are, and these people think that pedophilia is okay, and you think I'm not going to expose each and every motherfucking one of them, y'all have lost your fucking mind. And here's what I do know. I do know that 100% that there are enough real good people, even people that don't like me, who know that what just went down over the last week wasn't stopped by anybody. No creator stood up except Pluminati and Queen. Nobody else stood up. Nobody took a stand. I want to fucking know why. I want to know why creators heard that shit and chose not to cover it. Fuck my channel. Fuck all of that. I want to know why it didn't fit your program. It didn't fit what you were. It's so mind-boggling to me that creators will sit on this motherfucker and act like they're about the families and the victims and this, that, and the other. But when some shit like that is said, plain as day, you don't cover it. You don't say shit because it was elevated truth. But how many of you motherfuckers, including you, Shady, you fucking cunt, every nasty thing you put out about me, bitch, where's your coverage of this? Where's your moral standing on this, Shady, you fucking bitch? You having something to say about everybody, racist this, racist that.
For those who don't know who Shady is, it's Chronicles of Shady, and she's a pretty shady, shitty person, I can tell you that. She's on that team, the other team, not over here with us. She's done her fair share of nasty ass things too.
Bitch, where's your comment on your fucking friend? I hope everybody knows that the clip channels that go over there and help spew their shit are all culpable and in line with these sick fuckers, because they stand behind it and they didn't denounce it. I want everybody to be aware of that they didn't denounce it, they knew it happened, and they still kept going at me. It's not about me. It's not about me. If you will use this in a petty argument, what will you actually do to a child? Oh, shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. Brittany didn't have to say it. She was, oh, you know what? I don't have to say anything. You know what, guys? Let's just watch. Let's watch. You know what? Let's watch. I'm not even going to get upset. Let's just watch who stayed in the live, who said what. How about we do that? Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Let's. I don't know how to make it bigger, but I'll read some to you. Okay, let's go.
I was the victim in the situation. I was the victim in the situation. I was the victim in the situation. The victim. The victim. You see that, Bruce? I was the victim in the situation.
Y'all better be glad that I didn't say we had to take a hit every time she said victim. We'd all be on the fucking floor. Every last one of us.
Oh, I'd be way beyond on the floor. I'd be falling through the floor.
Oh, you got a bruise 7 days after? Oh, poor baby. I had to carry my trauma with me every fucking day of my life. Bless your heart. But you notice I'm not yelling, I'm a victim, I'm a victim, I'm a victim.
Wait, do you want a fucking map, bitch? You can't really see those pictures? You don't see that? That's on my shoulder. That's my chest mole. That's my hair up there. That's my neck. That's my shoulder. You see that? You can't see that, Bruce? Anna, go finish yourself.
Anna, go finish yourself. Telling her to go off herself. Okay.
This happened the day that I signed the lease to my new apartment, to this apartment, in 2024, on May the 7th or the 9th. It was not adjudicated until 6/26. This is how I had my stuff packed to move out of the house, right? Here's my stuff packed. My mom broke down a door. Bitch, get the fuck out of here, you stupid retarded meth head. Yeah, I don't give a fuck, bitch. You get the fuck on, out of here. The potato doesn't know shit still. She's still a fucking lying ass fucking piece of shit. It looks like defense wounds from a person fighting me back. Anna, suck my dick. Not with a fucking person who has a whole fucking certification to beat your ass in the DOC, okay?
Whoa, are you threatening us with criminals?
I had a thought, but it pooped out of my brain, so I'm just gonna rewind a couple seconds because hopefully I'll get it back again.
Meth head. Yeah, I don't give a fuck, bitch. You get the fuck on, out of here.
That's what she said, meth head. Moon, do you really want to talk about that? I've heard that certain loon on the loose was caught live smoking something out of a glass pipe. I mean, it could be just marijuana, which is, hey, people can do that. But then all of a sudden she just slumped over and out cold. I've never known weed to do that, but that's my opinion, and that's just allegedly in my opinion.
The potato doesn't know shit still. She's still a fucking lying ass fucking piece of shit. It looks like defense wounds from a person fighting me back. Anna, suck my dick. Not with a person who has a whole fucking certification to beat your ass in the DOC, okay?
Whoa, are you threatening us with criminals? You threatening people with criminals? It's probably not something you should do if someone's really a member of a gang. Fucking weird bitch. No.
I never touched the stanky ass bitch. I have all my teeth.
Now, Lisa
Yeah,
says, and your son
I'm
is
trying to
black and
behave.
is in prison. I mean, that's fact, but I don't know where that came from. Now,
How about you?
now you see all these
How about you?
laughing over here. They're still laughing.
I'm not gonna sit here and waste time with you fucking slob motherfuckers. Nobody went real life on truth. I can ask his name. I never said his name anywhere. I never took it.
Nobody went real life on truth. After she's... You can't make this shit up, y'all. Hold on a second. I'm being summoned. Cool. Maybe we'll do that in just a second. I'm just giving everybody a second to calm down. Because like I said, I understand. A lot of y'all hadn't actually heard what was said to understand why I was as irritated as I was. Now, understand this. BJ's in the chat, right? And just in case there's any misconception about whether she is or she isn't, let me point this out to y'all real quick, okay? Now, this right... Oh, it's gone up. I'd have to go back a few seconds. Hold on. All right, let's see. When she said all of that, let's see who's in there. You got Boston supports Lena. You got Luminous. You got allegedly with Brittany J right here. Says Luminous heart. You got Purple Queen giving the hearts. Lisa says white supremacist prison gang. Regina Romo says gang. Kitty Catty says she said no Moon, whatever that means. And then Luminous says, love you at Brittany, heart. I'm sorry you and Moon are dealing with these rumors.
Okay? I never touched the stanky ass bitch. I have all my teeth. How about you? How about you?
Bitch, you look 60. You look fucking 60.
Okay, I don't know if I've told you all. But have I told you her age? I don't remember if I have or haven't. I know I told Fenrir, but I know her real age. And it's actually really sad. She's only 42 years old. Yeah, No lie, this woman right here, she's only 42.
You fucking look 60. Every minute of it.
I'm not gonna sit here and waste time with you fucking slob motherfuckers. Nobody went real life on.
Listen, and I know that there are some people in my chat right now who I'm talking about on this screen. And I'm being sent what y'all are saying. I haven't had a chance to read it all. But I'll tell you this, that doesn't change what I'm seeing on the screen and what happened, and I'm still going to play it. So it is what it is.
Truth. I can ask his name. I never spelled his name anywhere. I never took it anywhere.
And by the way, the reason why Moon knew about my childhood trauma was because I shared it with my audience, because we were talking about things that we had been through in our lives. And I was trying to give my audience the understanding that you're not alone and that a lot of us have gone through these things. That's where she got all this from. Not because she has my information, not because she has some inside source, we'll get there in a second, but because she watches my shit and I'm very transparent with my audience. And unless you watch me consistently, you wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know what we do on my platform, right? And if you just come in and out when people are talking shit, then of course you're going to have a certain view, you know, of what my channel might be. But the people who are part of Rooster Squad will tell you what we genuinely do over here. And so I shared that with my audience in hopes that it would help them deal with some things they were dealing with in their life. And instead, she took this and then went to the point of bending over a bed. First of all, bitch, how do you know what happened on a bed? Let me, bless you. Let me ask you this again. What made you say bent over a bed? Let me get a little closer. I do have that question. Why did you choose to say bent over a bed? That seems awfully specific, Moon. Or should I say, oh, damn, Amber? Amber? Just wondering. What made you say bent over a bed, Amber? What was it from my story that I shared with my audience? What was it that made you mentally picture a 4-year-old boy bent over a bed, Amber? What was it? What was it where you were able to take my trauma that I shared and you were able to visualize it in your head and then let it come out of your mouth that a 4-year-old was bent over a bed and enjoyed being fucked? Tell me that, Amber. I don't care if you don't like me or not. This goes to the audience. I don't give a shit. I don't want you to follow me if you don't like me. I don't want you to watch my shit if you don't like me. I don't need you to take up for me if you don't like me. But if you don't see how nasty that right there is and the people that are standing with that bitch, and then for her to go on to talk about the charges. Oh, well, fuck, you know, whatever. Hold on. I will do that in a minute. The charges that she has, you know, the child endangerment charges or whatever it is, she blamed her son for getting those. The kid that, y'all gotta be kidding me. Guys, I'm not looking at the chat, so please excuse me, okay? I will go back. Why is her name Amber? I don't know. Her name's Amber. Oh, Truth is doxing me. Bitch, you've been telling everybody you're going to dox me. So here, Amber, now go ahead. Dox me. What's sick is that you threaten to dox over someone's head while spreading and laughing about their rape at 4 years old. And you think I'm supposed to be scared of you, bitch?
I'm not making up any lies for fucking super chats or super donos. Angela, I have money. I just got paid. You fucking bitch. Go away. You've never helped me one time in my fucking life with anything.
Crystal Langsford says, damn, we just added sister wives into this.
You've been nothing but a fucking imbecile. Do you want me to show the world where you apologize to me for the first time you tried to fucking make this a thing? Do you want me to put the apology out where I showed all these pictures and the paperwork and shit? Where you apologize to me? Oh, you're so sorry. You're so sorry you fucked up because you didn't know. Isn't that right, Angela? You want me to put those out? Truth, this can't write itself any better, bitch. It can't write itself any better.
No, it can't.
You see that?
Oh.
Commissioner Amber Forte responded. Celeste, what? You already doxed her, bitch.
Well, I'll be damned. I didn't even dox the bitch.
She just doxed herself, pretty much.
You, okay? You definitely dox yourself. I mean, you definitely dox your own self. Fun fact, the request that she held up was denied, according to Charming. But I mean, listen. Y'all don't think y'all want to see the paperwork on the next live? Maybe we'll just show the paperwork on the next live. But until then, let's keep watching. Okay, now, just so y'all know that through all of this now, IML, whoever that is, praying hands, heart, okay? Then you've got at 9:57 p.m., right? 9:57 p.m. down here in the bottom, allegedly with Brittany J. I love you too, Luminous. Girl, I just wish they didn't go this far, man. Are you fucking kidding me? You just wish they wouldn't go this far? After you sat in that motherfucker and heard that bitch say what she said, and you have the audacity to say you wish we didn't go this far? You've got to be fucking kidding me, right? But that's okay. Send me that paperwork, BJ. Send it to me. Please send it to me. I hope you got some big fundraisers coming up. I really do. I hope you got some massive fundraisers coming up. All right, let's keep watching. Let's I'm gonna make it bigger for y'all. Hold on. There we go.
Until June 26th of 11/24. You dumb piece of shit, motherfucker. Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha.
I don't think you got me. I don't. But since you just put the paperwork out here, that means it's fair game. Thank you. Thank you very much.
This is from a narcissistic whorebag like Angela, who's literally been married 5 times, just like the whorebag that was in court with me. All right. So basically, long story short.
Well, I hope none of y'all have been married 5 times, because if so, you're a whorebag. Definitely not getting paid for sex or sexual content. No. Only if you're married. I think I'm holding myself together pretty well, if you want me to be honest with you. You know? Hold on, let me check something real quick. Oh, yeah. We're going to. Relax. I just want you to know that I know you're in here. And I know you're masquerading as someone else. So chat, just so y'all know, the wonderful character on the screen is in the chat. So y'all just say hi. Allegedly, of course, right? All right, who's still in the chat? We've got, oh, look, there you go. Allegedly with Brittany J. Once again, I love you too, Luminous Girl. I just wish they didn't go this far, man. Then allegedly with Brittany J. again at 9:57. Hey at Lisa, heart. And then Too Tired goes, wow, sad face.
Is y'all done fucked up. You just victimized a fucking victim. I never, ever told Brittany elevated.
We just victimized a victim. Are we in the same fucking galaxy right now?
No, Truth. No, we're not.
We victimized another victim. Okay. All right. You asked for this.
Truth's name. Going real life is not putting something in the fucking courts.
Going real life is not putting something in the courts. Got you.
Anna, you don't have a you. There is no you. You know that, Anna Myopia. Get down, 11.
Oh, here we go. Sugar beet or sugar teat. Truth can hide under rocks and logs and shit. Mel S says, what happened? Regina Romo says, Brittany with a heart.
Now, if what you're trying to get me to do is break a restraining order, you're out of your fucking stupid little simple BD ass head, BI mind, you ugly mother.
Oh, but you break that restraining order here in just a second, and I'm going to point it out.
Fucker.
Truth's gonna point it out, but just I gotta remember not to hit. Keep hitting the unmute and mute. I gotta remember to keep my finger away from the mute button. But if you listen really close, you'll catch how she violates her own restraining order.
I did not threaten to get all of this information. I already have it. Nobody served me. I'm about to serve you your motherfucking last ass whooping you ever had in your life. Nothing happened. He did nothing. He did nothing but show himself to be who the fuck he is. A real life going piece of shit. He's mad because I have his info. He fucking knows that. And now I'm going to act on what I got with that info because of what the fuck he just did.
All right. So you got my info and you're going to act on it. Reverse Uno. Okay. Here. Now, Boston. Boston supports Lana. All right. Says, let's let it go up some. says, sugar beet, as long as those rocks are not colored. Excuse me? As long as those rocks aren't colored? What the fuck does that mean, Boston? What the fuck does that mean? As long as those rocks aren't colored? I mean, I'd be interested to know what you meant by that. Seems like an odd statement. Okay. All right, maybe y'all know something I don't know. Weird. And then Boston supports Lana, says, Mel S. Yup. All right. And laughs about it. Yup. Laugh. Okay, cool. We're on top of things.
You are such a fucking piece of trash. I don't know, maybe a woman that's...
All right. Now, here's where it gets funny. All right, real funny. Now, back here is about where she said it's like 4 minutes and 20 seconds, okay? We'll just call it 4:29, all right? 4 minutes later, right? Now, mind you, Brittany has spoken several times in the chat, so that's why I called out the times when I said it. Go back and watch, all right? At 9:59, I believe is what this says. It's real small. Allegedly with Brittany J. What was your purpose of doing this, Truth? To intimidate? Question mark, question mark. He is like Jekyll and Hyde for real. Tomorrow, Truth will be saying he is 100% against digging on people and he's being unfairly. Hold on.
800 people in her life. How about that? I can tell you one thing. I'm smarter than the bitch. I'm better than the bitch. I'm everything better than bitch could ever.
Okay. She added. Once again, I'm going to read it all. 9:59, I believe, is the time. Allegedly with Brittany J. What was your purpose of doing this, Truth? To intimidate? Question mark, question mark. He is like Jekyll and Hyde for real. Tomorrow, Truth will be saying he's 100% against digging on people and he's being unfairly accosted. Is that right, Brittany J? Unfairly accosted. Is that right, Brittany? Well, that's some shit, yo. That's some shit. We just showed a complete timestamp of you being in there the entire time, including when she said what she said. And exactly, give or take a couple of seconds, 4 minutes later, you tried to gaslight the chat by somehow attacking me again. And that she set up, this is where she's conniving as fuck. She goes, watch guys, tomorrow he'll act like da-da-da, and he's against, he's got that, and he's a victim. Hoping that the people that were in there weren't in there the 4 minutes before that actually to hear what was said. I mean, y'all do the math. She's in there. She heard it. She's a mother of 2 young boys. Didn't say anything against it. That's weird to me, man. So I got a question for all Britney supporters. What the fuck, y'all? Y'all are going to throw out your morals in life for a YouTube creator? You're going to stand behind, and let me guess. You're going to say, well, she's not responsible for what other people say. Yeah, maybe on most situations, but not this one. You know, not this one. But mind you, we're only 8 minutes into this 43-minute live. We're 8 minutes into a 43-minute live. Guys, I will shout out the super chats. I just want to pay attention to what I'm doing, and it's not about the money. I appreciate it. I truly appreciate it, especially after the trip I just came back from. I got to do some rebuilding. But I'm not here for the money, and I don't want to break away from what I'm doing to say that. I'll address it at the end, okay? But I do appreciate it. So for the members, for those that follow and support, I have to ask.
I'm gonna let this continue. I gotta get used to that. I'm gonna let this continue playing. I've got a mama responsibility to quickly go do. Never a day off being a mama. I love it though. I'm gonna keep this going and I will be right back, but Fenrir is right next to everything going, so if anything happens, he's right here. I'll be right back.
How can you support someone who thinks it's funny? And before she gets on these fucking streets and tries to make me the bad guy, I didn't support someone who said this. And then you chose 4 minutes later, almost to the minute, or almost to the second, to then try to twist things and make the audience think that if I came out the next day and said something, that they would be pre-designed, right? And that's just what it is. Y'all kick Blue Violet out, please. I try to be nice and let everybody have an opinion, but you're not just going to come in here and just be disrespectful and throw everything off, right? It is what it is. So I just want to know, I just got questions, We can all have opinions on cases, what you've never seen me do over here is think something that happens to a child is hilarious or funny or a joke. And, you know, you can not like me and be completely against that bullshit. And I hope that some people really sit down and think about that, right? And before, you know, she comes out and before BJ comes out and says, oh, it wasn't my fault, I had stepped away from my computer. If y'all want to believe that shit, hey, I can't make you change your mind. Believe what you want to believe. But as far as I'm concerned, not only was she there, not only was she complacent in it, I believe she firmly supports and has continued to show her support for Moon. In fact, she has stood on her panel and talked about how much she stands behind Moon. So if you're that close to her and you were in the chat and you didn't say anything to her, yes, you were responsible for it too. Yep, for sure. So it's real simple. You want to threaten, we're just going to keep listening, because then you threaten people's safety. You threaten to have people hurt. This shit is unhinged, unnecessary, and really just needs to be watched out for. But I also think, like I said, the comments are very, very telling.
Fucking be in life. So she ain't shit but a fucking criminal.
Even
Don't promise shit that I can't make happen. Don't promise me a good time, girl. Well, it doesn't matter, Mom, Auntie. It doesn't matter. I just told you. It doesn't matter. He's doing it. It doesn't matter. He's doing it. Asking somebody versus... in no way, shape, or form have I ever looked this fucker up. Ever. It never fucking matters. I've never looked this fucker up. I've never looked him up.
Irony Rose, right here. You've been in the comments. Here you are right here at 10:00, so 10 o'clock. Irony Rose says, Britt, 100%. He is a schizo. Irony. That's your words. That's your words. You were just in here making apologies, but those are your words right there. So, Irony, you came in here with your apologies. I see why you did now. So is your apology because we're about to see some really nasty comments that you made? I think so. I think so. And you can be mad that I don't accept your apology, but how am I supposed to accept your apology? I'm a schizo, remember? I'm just a fucking schizo. I wonder what else you're going to say about me, though, right, Irony Rose? Okay.
I've never looked truth up in my life. I've never typed his name in any device.
Check this out. Boston support, and I'm going down the line. Everybody's commenting. I'm not skipping any. Boston supports Lana. Brittany, I knew you would like that. Now, Boston, when you up here in the top, you said Mel. Yeah, talking about Angela. And then Boston says, Sugar Beat, as long as those rocks are not colored, which is an odd statement. Allegedly, Brittany said her thing. She laughs at Boston, okay, because they're talking about Angela. Sugar Beat says, right, Boston. Talking about the colored rocks, I guess. Irony Rose, Britt, 100%. He is a schizo. Boston supports Lana. Brittany, I knew you would like that. And then the cash apps and all that shit are flying.
Ever. To find out what he's done, what he did, what he didn't do. So he made the first move. Now it's that ass. That's not your name. So you don't have to worry.
Now, mind you, she's saying I made the first move, so that's your ass. It's a weird thing to say to someone when you just made a joke about their molestation. I think that's a pretty weird time to make a joke about their ass, but okay, that tracks.
Got it. Animopia.
Now, just to catch you up on the comments, Julie Wesner, Brittany, 100, 100, 100. Regina Romo, smiley face. Allegedly with Brittany J. Mind you, no separation in these messages. Not like she's gotten up and gone out of the room. Hi, Julie, heart.
Just for now, Boston, please. So, anyways, while he sits there and looks me up and look at these people on the thumb button laughing. You made a fucking victim. You're making victims out of people that are victims.
Play the victim. You're making victims out of people who are victims. What? Man.
And as soon as anybody comes knocking on my door, we're gonna have victim number 3.
I'm sorry, what was that?
You made a fucking victim. You're making victims out of people that are victims. And as soon as anybody comes knocking on my door, we're gonna have victim number 3.
Victim number 3? Victim number 3? Well, we know victim number 1 is the homeless guy that your son killed. We know that's victim number 1. What's victim number 2? Moon? It wouldn't be that restraining order, would it? The other one? Man, it's not looking good there, bud. You know? I mean, I mean, Cletus says, and don't come out here denouncing this skank now, BJ. This is your people. This is your fucking fault. I mean, listen, we're just going to watch the video. Y'all make your own fucking decisions. I've told you my opinion on everything that has to do with me and what's been said on me.
Okay, I'm back. Smaths, hi, how are you? Good to see you. Whew, sorry, I'm back, everybody. Mama duties. Had to help wrangle the kiddos before bedtime, so. But I am back. Whew.
And I'm showing you the chat and the live. Now, you don't have to believe me, right? But, you know, you can believe what you see with your own eyes and your own ears. Guys, I'm going to slow the chat down. Give me 1 second. My moderators are probably having a little bit of a time right now. So let me slow it down. What? Shit. Why is it not doing it? Oh, because I didn't click it. I'm an idiot. All right, maybe that'll help. I just did 15 seconds, guys. So, and for the record, I just want to go ahead and put this out here. If you notice, there is no goal. There is no talking about getting memberships tonight. There's none of that because that doesn't fucking matter to me. Some people, it does. To me, the message is way more important than any of that bullshit. Now, let's go back and check out the comments. Luminous, I think you just came in and did a bunch of apologies, but let's see here. Toof, Toof, is dangerous. His aura is bad. I won't go into that, though. No, Luminous, please, by all means, go into that. By all means, please, go into that. Please tell me about this aura after you laughed at my molestation. Please come in or back up into the comments and go into. I'll drop you a link. I would love for you to elaborate on this aura. I would love to hear it. Matter of fact, I won't even say a word. You can just come up on the panel, say it, and then jump off. But I want to know about this dark aura I have after y'all laugh and think it's funny.
As with the gift I was given, I can also tell you, or the truth doesn't have a bad aura. So I don't know what in the hell Luminous is talking about because all y'all's auras over on that one. You don't have to be gifted to see and know how nasty and disgusting and probably thick, foggy, muddied, water colored your auras are. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, then you have no right talking about auras. Because everybody knows, okay, not everybody, but auras are either clean color or they can be muddied and darkened, which gives it more of the negative feed off. If they're clear, just color, it has a different intent. But I'm guessing she doesn't know that. People throw around auras like it's nothing.
For a woman to make joke and reference to my rape at 4 years old. Could you come up and have that conversation? You didn't have a problem coming in and saying, I'm sorry earlier. So could you come in and explain that one to me? I think you would make your apology hold a little water. I'd love to understand exactly what dark aura I have and how your aura is so bright while laughing and thinking it's humorous that a child was bent over the bed and fucked, as your friend said. I'll give you a couple seconds. I need a cigarette anyway. I know you're listening. You came in, you had no problem trying to get ahead of the problem. You notice I didn't accept your apology.
Yeah, put your hand.
Hold on.
Right? But you knew what was coming up. You knew if I kept playing it, this was going to show. This is the stuff that's being planned behind the scenes, guys. This is the shit that the everyday subscriber to Brittany Jackson doesn't see. This is the real Brittany Jackson. This is the real green team. This is the real Moon in Krama. This is the real supporters of these people. That's what you see right now. That's what you're seeing right now. What was Truth doing when all this happened? I don't know. I was on vacation with my wife. And in the middle of being on vacation with my wife, I got slammed into having to rethink about, re-envision, re-deal with my personal molestation. And that's okay though, right? Because I called Brittany Jackson out for having a woman abuser and a steel-toe king boot kicker in her house. So that means it's okay for her to laugh at an innocent child having every bit of their innocence and dignity ripped the fuck away from them and then used on a goddamn platform as a fucking joke or to push a button. You understand? Is it making a little sense to you? Or as a mother of two young boys, are you beyond understanding that boys get done really bad too in life? As a mother of two young boys, are you not aware that boys can be molested too? No, that's just funny to you, right? A mother of two young boys with questionable activity online inside of their own house. But it's funny to you, isn't it, Brittany Jackson? And for your fucking boyfriend to call me a pedophile in the background, and you think it's funny when he does that too, but y'all laugh at a rape of a young boy? It's funny, isn't it? Remember, a murderer, a woman beater, an incest lover, and a piece of shit mom walk into a bar. Anybody found anything funny about this joke yet? Anybody found anything funny about this goddamn joke yet? I don't think so. I'm still missing the joke, bartender. Still missing the joke. Let me continue.
So anyways, that story's already been told a million fucking times on YouTube. Everybody thinks it's funny. Nobody wants to claim a fucking skanky toothless bitch as their mother, okay? I'm smarter than my mother. I'm better than my mother. I've made more money than my mother in my life. And all the things that she could never fucking be, okay? So Anamarkia, suck my dad's dick, bitch.
All right, now we're back to the incestual conversation of offering one's parent's penis up to another woman on live.
Yeah. Oh, 9mm. Hey, good to see you. Yes. And that's why I wanted to play this tonight because I watched Clue reviewed the actual live that I had to excuse myself from the chat because I was in tears and I was very pissed off. And I know he wants awareness to be spread, and it's not because he asked, it's because I wanted to do the awareness because it was so wrong. So that's why I wanted to go over his tonight, because you're right, they do to protect all children victims, even if they're grown. Just like Baby Clue. We protect her. She's grown, it doesn't matter. She's an adult. But it still doesn't matter. She still went through it. And she came out a warrior, just like Truth did. But we do need to protect our babies. And even if they're not ours, protect kids in general. Because 9mm, I'm so sorry that happened to you. It's triggering for me because it didn't happen as a childhood. For me, I was 20, but for Fenrir next to me, he was also a child. So it hits a lot of us. And always do what's best for you. Don't re-listen if it really hurts, because your mental health comes first. Always remember that. And that's to anybody. Your mental health comes first before anything. This is a triggering subject. It is so hard to watch. It was heartbreaking to watch for me. And all you guys, all you survivors are warriors. You're strong. I'm strong. I've become stronger because of the things I've been through. But we do need to bring attention to the people who are sitting with other people who support this, because it's not okay. And the fact that this, one of the people says she's had her DV put out there, but there is no DV because she didn't follow through with it. There was no conviction. So she's not a survivor or a victim. She's nothing. There was nothing filed, nothing convicted. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So that doesn't make her a victim or a survivor in my eyes. But Truth was a victim, and now he's a survivor warrior. He's gotten this far. So yeah, I just want to keep this awareness going. Not because I was asked to, not because I felt like I had to, but because I want to.
The fuck is wrong with you? I'm bringing the fucking merch back. What the fuck is wrong with you? Hold on a second, guys. Let that simmer and sit on your brain for a second. More animated than I needed to be. All right, I needed to take a second. Let's keep going. Y'all want to keep watching or no? Y'all let me know in the chat if you want to keep watching. Put a rooster. If you don't, put a smiley face. Let me know where y'all are at.
Nine millimeter, you're correct. You are correct. I mean, I feel different ways about a lot of it because my mom was a survivor. I saw my mom go through it first 10 years of my life. So I know both ways. It's hard. It's a lot to explain, but I don't even know if anybody has heard Craig though, because last few streams nobody's heard him at all, like at all, ever since his drug test results were put out. I haven't heard him in the background. Nobody's heard him in the background. I don't know if that means if your case is closed. One of the things that had to be done was he had to leave because he showed up positive for THC. I have no idea. I can't state anything as fact because I don't know. I have no idea. So, I don't know.
Okay. I just wanted to check with y'all. Let me also check with my moderators real quick, guys.
Smash, I have no idea. I don't know what happened to him. He showed his results, and of course her dumbass didn't react to social at first. She should be very happy that there are a lot of good people on this side, because I know when Queen went to go show it, she made sure it was cropped, so that way no details were shown, because Queen, as much as BJ has said shit about her, Queen's a decent human being and wouldn't do that. It's not her. Yes. Oh, he's been on TikTok? Okay, so he's been on TikTok, I'm assuming, when she's been live. Huh. And yeah, no, yeah, you at 9mm, you're right. A lot of women don't leave because of fear. And the unknown is scarier than staying. Sometimes it takes multiple times to leave. Sometimes it takes reaching out to the right person. But if he was so abusive, I'm shocked he didn't. Yeah. Yep. 9mm, honestly. And that's the thing is, if she dropped it because she was more scared of what would happen if she continued and it was convicted, I'm not going to put that off the table for her. That could be. That definitely could be. But when you have kids, you at least try to find a way out. You at least attempt to contact the organizations because there's so much out there now. You know, than before, like when my mom went through it. There's so many more programs. But I do understand the side, though, of, yeah, it is scary. People have to leave, like, more than a dozen times sometimes. Yeah. I told my mom I wish she would have divorced earlier, honestly. Because my biological father growing up was a alcoholic, narcissistic, pathological liar. He has since been sober for quite a couple of years. I stopped talking cold turkey about 7 years ago because his narcissism started affecting my children, and I wasn't going to put them through what I went through, because my mom did as much as she could to shield me. She did. And my mom is a survivor and warrior as well. She did everything in her power to make sure I saw as little as possible. But I, unfortunately still had times where I woke up to him screaming, and it was terrible. It was a lot. I saw a lot more than but it took until I was 10 years old for my mom to get out. But she has to want to get out, or to at least alert somebody, even in code words, because as a victim of DV in the past myself, you have to try at least your best to see what you can do. As scary as it is. It can be scary, but I cannot tell you the feeling of freedom you have when you are out. And I've always said, if you want to leave, pack. If you're on the same phone plan, I would buy another phone separately. And as hard as it is, you cut communications cold turkey for a little bit. And especially if what he did was true, that can be scary, because she doesn't need to, she got out. Him knowing where she is would be a very, very bad thing, like really bad. So she'd have to go, even a hotel that has security and cameras. Because that way it's public place for her, and it wouldn't probably be the first place you would think, but I definitely would, do that out of town. But none of us can make somebody who's going through anything do anything. We can only provide suggestions and advice. But at the end of the day, it's going to be the person who's going through it that has to try to get out. Even if it takes a dozen times. But you're right, 9mm is freaking scary, and I just haven't seen him on TikTok. It hasn't come up. Usually it pops up for me, but it hasn't. I wonder what he's been doing his lives about. Yeah, it's hard to. It is. But then again, how she reacted to this last night for Truth, it's really, 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 really hard for me to give her much sympathy. Very, 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 very hard. Just what she said about him, how she said it, giving her any kind of grace or anything is hard. But that's because she's doing it to herself. She came on here and, you know, at first it was, oh, I didn't hear what Moon said. Then it was, yeah, I heard what Moon said, but didn't agree with it, but she stayed in her chat. I mean, you know, now since then, Moon's turned on her and everything, so that is what it is, but even if she was going through DV, say she was, I'm trying 9mm. I'm trying to get that 1K before my birthday in a couple of days. I'm trying. But yeah, it's just, if she is in a situation, I wish her nothing but the best, and I hope that she does get the help and maybe come out with the truth at some point. But until then, I can't excuse any action she does, and I'm not going to excuse the action she did after this, because how she talked about Truth and what Moon said, it was disgusting. It was gross. How she said what she did after. It's just hard.
This is great. Thank you. Let's do that. All right, BJ. Here we go. You want to be famous, don't you, BJ? That's Brittany Jackson. I'm sorry. Brittany Jackson, you want to be famous, huh? Here's Brittany Jackson's response. Apparently, she's in someone's chat, and this is what Brittany Jackson, allegedly with Brittany J, says. Truth is causing more trouble. We are not responsible for the words and actions and others. None of us said a word about anyone's trauma. I will not allow anyone to come disrupt and cause problems. This is her response, y'all. I want everybody to look at this response. Also, if you don't follow the Karama Reels, please take the opportunity to go follow the Karama Reels. Y'all see this, right? Thank you, my love. We seeing this? I'm over here showing y'all their words. Remember, this is their words. This isn't Truth's words. This isn't Cluminati's words. This isn't Queen Bee's words. This isn't, anybody else's words. This is their words. You can't call me a liar when they're your words. Serve me with papers, Brittany Jackson. The difference is I can serve papers too. Please remember that. I don't believe in CNDs though. All right. Sure would be bad if somebody got hit with, I don't know. Never mind. Legalities are legalities. Yeah, that's what I just read out. And then, of course, let's see here. PJ, P-E-A-J-A-Y, said Brittany, heart, heart, heart. Blueberry TCJ said, that's right, Britt. Yeah, these are the people who think that it's okay. And like somehow I'm doing something wrong. Okay, we're just going to keep using their words once again. So, all right, let's go back to where we were before we were interrupted with, once again, reality. I'm gonna. Was that? Did I somehow like Photoshop that, or what's it gonna be? Now we're gonna go back over here to the comments real quick. Let's see. That's right. Luminous says, oh, that's right. Luminous didn't want to come up here and have a conversation. I forgot about that. But Toof, Toof, is dangerous. His era, it's supposed to be aura, but his era is bad. I won't go into that though. Okay, cool. Mel S, what did she do? Sorry to ask. Boston supports Lana. Lisa, some emoji and a shit emoji. Sugar Beat says, in 10, question mark, Tennessee. Truth, question. Allegedly with Brittany J. 10:01 p.m. Now, mind you, but that's 1 minute in between messages. Angela, why? Seriously, why do this? Foolish. Okay, Boston supports Lana. Hands up, 100. I'm sorry, Lisa. Boston supports Lana, and then put the hands up. Now, Boston supports Lana. Mel, go take a look at her community post.
My kids are better than her kids. They're more successful, even though my son's in prison.
What? I mean, there's success in life, and then there's success in life, so I get it. Let's see. And now Regina Romo comes in and says, Brittany, this is messed up. Mel S says, yikes, sorry, dear Lord.
Isn't it crazy? All her kids been to prison but me. All my mom's kids been to prison but me. One of them had to go to prison for pulling a gun on me that she handed him. You're stupid, Truth. You're stupid. Nobody said nothing about your family. Nobody said your real name. I said I was gonna go real life on you. I said I have your fucking name, and now you're scared. And now Brittany's gonna have your name, bitch. It's done. It's over.
Hey, Brittany, how's that going for you? You got my name? All right. So once again, Regina Romo says, Brittany, this is messed up. Allegedly with Brittany J at 10:01 says, man, I thought Angelina was against real life stuff. At 12:02, right, the next message, allegedly with Brittany J, I'm actually shocked. Oh, you're shocked about that, but not your friend laughing and choking about my molestation. That's cute. That's real cute. Crystal Langsford at Mel5, come sit by me. Tony NY says hello.
Ow, you just gave me my reason to give Brittany your name. Brittany does not have your name, or you would be having them papers. Now, Angela, as far as you go, you need to stop. I'm walking down Taylor Stevens tomorrow. I'm going to take the last of my money, and I'm going to get a motherfucking cease and desist on you.
This is why no one can take you motherfucking seriously. This is why no one can take you seriously. You're going to take the last of your money, and you're going to get a C and D. You're going to get a C and D. You're going to take the last of your money. Quit lying. You ain't doing that with the last of your money. Which, all right, bubbly. All right, well, we'll go back to it. Let's get over here in the messages. Allegedly with Brittany J, 12:02 again. Hey, Tori. Boston supports Lana, Regina Romo. It's one thing after another. People need to leave others alone and mind their damn business. Oh, is that right, Boston? But you thought it was funny, Boston. Man.
I can't stand Boston. Out of most of her mods, she's one I cannot stand.
You might want to talk to that, once removed by marriage. Yeah, that's wild. Okay. And then Luminous has the audacity to say, there's so many sickos on YouTube. You don't fucking say, Luminous. You don't say. You mean like people who laugh and make jokes about a rape of a 4-year-old? You mean like those people? Oh, wait. That would include you, right? I'm asking, obviously. Mind you, this is in the middle of my anniversary trip with my wife. See, you bitches were so fucking jealous that me and my wife were on vacation together in a beautiful place. Y'all were so fucking jealous, and you knew it because you watched my shit. You were so fucking jealous that you took the opportunity on the week I was on vacation with my wife to do this shit, and y'all thought it was gonna fuck me up and like throw me off. And now I got a bad old lady who holds me down, kept me on track. That's the beautiful thing about love. That's the beautiful thing about relationships. That's the beautiful thing about a fucking marriage. You know, not to play marriage, not to play on YouTube marriage, not to pretend to be in love with each other marriage while your man sits behind you and fucking mocks you. But I'm jealous of you, right? I just spent 7 or 8 days in the beautiful tropic sun. You know what didn't pay for it? YouTube. You know who didn't pay for it? My subscribers. You know who didn't send me on that trip? My fucking following. You want to know why? Because I fucking work my dick in the dirt and run my YouTube channel to be able to afford to go drop 8 or 9 grand for my wife to have a beautiful anniversary every year. And that's no kudos to me. That's just what real men do, especially when their old ladies are the reason they're still breathing today, literally and figuratively. So yes, I'm so fucking jealous of your life. So fucking jealous of it. I'm jealous of the bigotry. I'm jealous of the racism. I'm jealous of the anti-Semitic activity and conversation that you support in your religious talks. I'm jealous of seeing visions of my children just disintegrating into the air. I'm so jealous of getting kicked in my stomach and then talking about my man is so fine. Yeah, so fucking jealous. And we're definitely jealous of a former fucking cam girl turned meth face who sits in her bed smelling like guaranteed chicken of the sea while she tries to coach or talk about other people's parenting, simultaneously screaming, I'm a victim, I'm a victim, I'm a victim, while laughing about a 4-year-old being bent over a bed and fucked. I think you left a couple letters off the end of that victim. It rhymes with geyser, in my opinion, of course, based on what I see. God knows I'd hate to smell it. Could you imagine being the wife of someone and you staying away from their social media and you not having anything to do with it, but you support your husband, even though really you wish you wouldn't do it because at the end of the day, you care about the safety and the welfare of your family, i.e. your husband, but you support it anyway because you know your husband uses it as an outlet to be able to be himself? Could you imagine sitting next to him on your beautiful balcony and out of nowhere hearing those words? Could you imagine, ladies? That's a real question. Could you imagine sitting on your anniversary? You're getting ready to go to dinner. You get a clip. Your husband gets a clip sent to him. Granted, he's too much of an idiot to read the words that go with it, so he just plays the video. Because guaranteed, I wasn't sitting there watching your shit. And then you hear her say my name and then talk about how I enjoyed being bent over and fucked as a child. Could you imagine? You know, the woman that stood next to the husband as he's made his way dealing with PTSD. Nobody else's issues. I don't talk about this shit. It's my own life. I don't need no fucking wham. Sorry, man. I don't live my life that way. But that woman right there has walked these goddamn roads with me through hell and high water. She's pretty protective.
And that's why I say again, thank you, Mrs. Truth. Because Mrs. Truth is a real woman. And he's always said, pretty much said, she's his guardian angel. She's gotten him through hell and back. It takes a real, strong woman to do that. Because it's not easy. But that's what real women do. We get our men through it. No matter what. Because they would do the same for us. And do the same for us.
She's not very happy. And when she's not happy, I'm really not happy. Welcome to real life, bitch. Take it how you want it. Y'all think it's one big game. Y'all think it's one big fucking game. You know, I'm going to say this. I don't know Sinner. I know Sinner's covered me a little bit. I know Sinner has problems with Queen Bee. And I know that Sinner has problems with other people. I ain't never had a problem with Sinner. I don't know Sinner. It's not me standing up for Sinner. I don't know anything about Sinner. But I have, while other people have talked about Sinner, heard certain things. And I'm going to say this. There is no way in this real world, and I'm saying this to you directly because I think that you're going to understand this. And like I said, I don't know you and you genuinely don't know me, but people keep talking about you in the chat. And there is one thing that I have heard, and I'm not going to put it out here because it's definitely not my place. But if you or anybody in the chat or anybody that's listening to this, and this isn't me being disrespectful to you, I'm not trying to bring you up. They are in the chat. I just want to address it. If you have been someone who has had something done to you that traumatized you like that, there's no way you can stand next to this bullshit, man. There's just not. There's not. Let's put all the other bullshit to the side. Let's put all the creator and this person, put all that to the side. Human to human. You can't stand next to this shit. If right is right and wrong is wrong, then we have to be able to agree. People who think it's funny to make jokes on children being molested cannot be acceptable. It cannot be acceptable. I'm not asking you to give a fuck about me, period. I don't care about that. It's the point. We have to draw a line in this fucking community, whatever community you decide you're a part of that intertwine right like this, right? And guys, I didn't bring him up for y'all to dog him in the chat. I was just simply addressing because y'all were asking about it, right? But at the end of the day, human to human, person to person, we know that that's not what we accept. There's got to be a line of what's accepted and not accepted. Because I could get off this platform tomorrow and never walk and turn back around, and y'all will still be here, and this shit will still be happening at some point or another. God damn it, put a boundary down, and this is over the line. And listen, yeah, I know people are going to say, oh yeah, see how it feels? Da-da-da. No, like I said, I covered a report that was put out about 2 adults involved in adult matters. That is a far cry from saying that I enjoyed being bent over a fucking bed and fucked as a child. And if you think they're the same things, you're fucking crazy. So like I said, don't follow my channel. Don't hit like. You haven't heard me say, I don't want any of that. That's not what this is about. This is about what the fuck. These are the same people that thought it was okay to go after baby Cluminati's daughter, and her SA as a youth. Why are we accepting people going after children's SA in this goddamn community? What the fuck is wrong with everybody? What the fuck? Is this what this community is? Because if so, I'm shutting my fucking channel down.
Math, I agree, and True touched on it a bit, and I know Clue has touched on it. It's really weird how those people on the other side do this, talk about this, and I have drawn the same conclusion as them both. They wouldn't be like this and go after people and bring out people's trauma like this, in my opinion, and allegedly, and it's my own speculation, if there wasn't some sort of sick and twisted enjoyment from it. Don't ask me why I feel that way, and it's not just because Truth and Clue do. I already had that gut feeling, and when Clue said it, and then Truth said it, it made me not feel as crazy for feeling that way. Is if people do this, and they're putting this trauma out here, and they're talking about it, laughing about it, why does it give me the feeling that they're getting some enjoyment out of this? And it's disgusting to think about, don't get me wrong. But I don't think about that. I don't want to ever think about that. I would never laugh at that. I would never put anything out there like, nah, nope. Wouldn't even think about it. Nope. No in hell. Because too many kids go through that. Adults go through it. Kids go through it. And it's worse when it's kids. Yep. If it starts early enough, it's sort of built in. Yeah, see, and the fact that people back this person up, BJ, of course, and she talks about this kind of stuff, and there's other creators that talk about certain stuff, and it's like they enjoy it. Because they have some sick and twisted mentality about themselves that they think in those same twisted ways. And that's just my opinion. Doesn't mean they are that way. Does not mean any of that. But that's my opinion. My gut feeling is there's something really wrong with these other people that are putting out the childhood trauma and, going along with it and calling each other besties, stuff like that. Yeah. There's an off feeling, and that's my feeling, and I am allowed that. Delulu, in fact, yes. I have to agree 110,000%. Definitely Delulu. And then some.
I don't want to be a part of none of you motherfuckers who thinks this is okay in life. Nobody, period. Fuck it having to do with me. Cut me completely out the fucking picture. What the fuck have we come to that we are staying in chats while people make jokes about bending a child over a fucking bed? What the fuck? Fuck that, y'all. Fuck every bit of that.
Whoops, hold on. There we go. I just
Chat.
to unmute my thing and it decided to. It's a tap to mute and unmute, so I'm getting used to this. But no. If that's looks like I wouldn't want to be a part of it either. But I'm grateful to be on the side of the creators that aren't okay with this, that aren't going with this, aren't standing with this, and won't defend this. I'm glad I picked the right side to be on, because here, we'll call it out. Our creators call it out. They don't hesitate one bit. And that's how I know I'm where I belong, because I would... See, I'd be the outcast on that side anyway, so I would have, no matter what, I would have ended up here, because I would have not sat with that. But I'm also very glad I never was a watcher of BJ's. The only thing I knew, because I came from T-Rev, I was an ex-mod, or am an ex-mod, is that at one point they were friends, and then they weren't, but I never watched her shit. I never watched her channel, thank God. Never subscribed, I didn't subscribe to her and watch her, like, nothing. It was only mainly T-Rev that I watched. And, like, JLR. Once in a while. But Clue and Queen were the first people, and Truth were the first people to open my eyes, and... yeah. And now I'm here. And I stand with all of our creators. And Truth decided to tell people, hold on, shit, but yeah, victim shaming does have to stop, because they want to. True shared his story. He didn't have to, but he did with his subs, because he even says that's mainly why he's on here, is because of us, because of the ones that are in chat listening to him, supporting him, because we care about him. And here, I'll share mine. I was 20 years old. Alright, I put this in... Oops, sorry. Stupid tap to mute, it's so different. I was 20 when it happened to me. And went to the club, the 18 plus club, for my birthday. I thought I had a ride home, and I didn't. I ended up having to buy the person who did what they did to me $25 for his brother to just come and get us. I had to go to his house, share a bed, okay, whatever. But I did not expect what would happen that night. Now, I am 4'10", and at that point, probably 115 if I was lucky. Because it was before my second child. So I don't know. So I was about 115-ish, because I was still losing weight from my son, my firstborn. I'm tiny. Other person was not tall. Probably about, I don't know, maybe 5'10". I blocked it out so much I can't 100% tell you. But was built, worked out. There was no fighting anything when you can't move your hands or your legs. There's no way you're getting out of that for somebody, even if you fight. And trust me, I did. But at one point, I said, fuck it. I stared at the ceiling, cried my eyes out, prayed for it to end. And, Hold on. And once it did, I rolled over and prayed for daylight. And my mom came and picked me up. And I never looked back. But I know that person can't ever touch me again. Can never be around me. Because I have somebody who loves me. And won't let that happen. Ever again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be getting emotional. I'm sorry. Because I know it makes Fenrir upset. To see me upset. But I learned from it. I learned not to trust so easily. I learned that it's better to have a smaller circle and stay with the people you know. And I became stronger. I am, because like I said, that person can't hurt me. He can never hurt me ever again. Ever. And I will tell that story to my kids if I have to make sure that they are always safe. I will always protect my kids. I never want them to have to go through what I went through. Because I didn't have a choice. Just like, it's a little bit different. Truth was a child. And that's what broke my heart. It's a child. Child is innocent. I was already 20, but I couldn't, in a way, get away either. But, but I am definitely stronger to this day because of it. Just like Truth is a warrior, I have become one. And nobody can take that from people like me and Truth and Fenrir and anybody else who's ever been affected the way we have. Nobody can take the fact that you were a survivor and warrior. You're still here today to tell your story, just like I told mine. And I'll always tell mine. If it helps one person, just one person, if it can get out to one person to let them know they're not alone, then I've done exactly what I wanted. I want to help people. It's always been a passion of mine, always. And I never thought I'd make it this far. It's because of all you amazing people. But, yeah. Never think you're alone because you're not. Never blame yourself for things that have happened to you because it's not your fault. It will never be your fault. Just because you couldn't get away doesn't mean you gave up. It just means that, yeah. And I'm very happy, Smith, to have you here. I'm very blessed, and I can't thank you enough for being here, for the support, for everybody's support. You guys mean so much to me. And I'm actually doing a job I actually love. So it's not really a job, it's a passion. I love doing this. I love being able to spread awareness, and I like being there for people. So if my story can help just one person, I'm okay with that. I am. Just like Truth has told his story, because he's helped many. So I'll tell my story if I have to every day. If anybody ever needs somebody to reach out to me. I will listen. Even if you just want to talk, I will listen. I will let you vent. Anything. If you need somebody to talk to, you're not alone. Please never feel alone. So, be strong. Because you made it through. And you're going to continue to make it through. Oh, so you're going to make me cry against math? That means more to me than anything in this world. That's all I want to do. And you've made my night. You really have. Thank you. That means I'm doing something right. Even though I'm being a crybaby. A little bit. But it's okay. Thank you guys for listening to it. You know, not many people would. So thank you. Now, I'm going to let Truth talk a little bit more before I get off here. And if I don't finish this tonight, I will finish this tomorrow night. If I can't get through the whole thing. But I'm going to try to. It depends on the littlest one, see how she's doing and falling asleep or not. But if I don't finish tonight, I'm definitely finishing this tomorrow, because I promised myself that I would do it for Truth. Not for Truth, like, I didn't promise Truth. I promised myself to do this for him. Hold on, yeah, Fender is kind of protective. Math, no problem. If you ever need to reach out here, I don't know if you're in the Discords. I am in Clues, but in case you're not, there's my email. If you ever need somebody to talk to, please feel free to email me and it'll come right up on my phone, and I'll be able to respond. I have no problem, and I'm glad that I could get you through a little rough patch, because I know as adults we all have them. Just life itself. Being an adult is a lot harder than I would have thought in high school. High school was like, yeah, I can't wait to be an adult. And I'm like, I want to go back to high school. That's all I had to worry about. I didn't have to worry about anything else. But after 4 kids, I wouldn't trade it for the world. So I'm going to continue a little bit with Truth. I'm also watching the chat. Don't worry, I will be responding. And yeah, there's my email. If anybody ever needs it, please just feel free to always feel like you can reach out to somebody. Because whatever you email me stays between us, and I can promise you that.
While people make jokes about bending a child over a fucking bed. What the fuck? Fuck that, y'all. Fuck every bit of that. Then you wanted to make shots at my autism. That was cute too there, Moon and Krama. Told me that I get offended when someone says your mama because your mom is dead and you have her ashes next to you. Listen, bitch, I'm sorry that you didn't have a good experience with your mother. I'm sorry that you would rather fucking come with your mother than fucking have a mother be a mother, allegedly. You know, but I'm a mama's boy. And my mama adopted me, which means she didn't give birth to me, which means she chose to be my mama. See, yeah, I take my mama pretty seriously. I respect my mama a whole lot. I respect my mama so much that she does sit on my desk because she's so important to me. Once again, I'm sorry you never felt the love of a mother like that. I'm sorry you never understood what it was like for a mother to hold you when the world was against you. I'm sorry you never felt the unconditional love of a mother, that no matter what you did, she was always there for you. I'm sorry that you didn't have a mother that would stand toe-to-toe against the father to make sure that her son stayed safe. I'm sorry you didn't have that mother you could go to and talk to about absolutely anything and never be judged, and your mother always having just the right words to say. I'm sorry you don't get to have the opportunity to hold your mother as she takes her last breath in this world. I'm sorry you didn't have the opportunity to help present and get your mother ready for her fucking funeral. I'm sorry that you didn't have the opportunity to give her last respects all the way down to the cremation of my mother. So yeah, I hold my mother's ashes very sacred, and they stay very close to me.
As I would with my mother. Because I do feel terrible for those people that didn't have, like True said, that didn't have a mother. They didn't have a real mother to, that got you through every struggle, through every panic attack, even the weirdest of things. How I still had panic attacks after my youngest one. Send her to stay the whole time in the hospital with me after she was born. I woke him up at crazy hours for the stupidest of questions, but guess what? He did not complain one bit. But my mom, if it wasn't for her, there's a lot of things that I would have never been able to do, and one of them was learning how to be a mom. She taught me well.
And I truly am sorry that you'll never feel any of those feelings. So yeah, if you want to say that's my autism, well, I'm good with that tism. But you know what you are? Yeah, you do. I don't have to say it. You're definitely Mother of the Year, aren't you there? By the way, I don't want to talk about anybody's kids, but how many you got living with you? Gotcha. What was it, your word? Gotcha, bitch. You know what my mother never did to me? My mother never betrayed me. She didn't narcissist me. She didn't beat down 2 doors to get to me. My mother never had a restraining order against me. It's wild, man. It's wild. It's wild though, right? All Britney's clip channels. Where's your morality now? Where's your morality now, clip channels? Shady. Where was your video condemning Britney and condemning Moon? Where was it, Shady? Chronicles of the Shady. Where was it? Where was it? I don't see it. We're days later. Why not, Shady? You're the social justice warrior, right? You're out here just making sure people abide by the YouTube laws in your world. Where are you at? Where was your coverage? Where's it at? Where's your outrage? Where's the clip channels that always say that Clues are racist and Truth's a racist and twist and turn videos to try to make it appear this way? Look, you wouldn't have even had to cut and copy or anything. All you had to do was play it. You know, I'm just asking, just asking. Where are those people? Where are all the channels that decided to cover about me and Clue talking about her getting kicked in the stomach with steel-toe boots by Craig? Where are all those at? Where's the now y'all can maybe start calling names. People came up on my panel talking about how I should have not called out her DV. Where are y'all at? Just wondering. Yeah, War Eagle, where you at? Social justice warrior. Where you at, War Eagle? Just wondering. You know, and I don't expect any of y'all to, maybe we lost him during the rapture. Maybe they were taken during the rapture and we were the ones left behind. I mean, listen, you don't have to take up for me. Fuck. Just play her words. But that's not happening. It's not happening, huh? But y'all sure had no problem putting out videos about me and Clue and Cletus. But remember, her response was, hold on. Her response was, this is at 7:30 p.m. Truth is causing more trouble. We are not responsible for the words and actions of others. None of us said a word about anyone's trauma. That's true. You didn't say a word when she was saying it, but you sure said a lot after. I will not allow anyone to come disrupt and cause problems. Fuck what you allow. You don't control shit. You somehow got this complex like you run shit. Bitch, you don't run shit. You are a nobody. You are a laughing stock of this internet. And some of us know more. Where's Craig at? Why ain't he been in the background? If Craig's there, have him come on your live tonight. If Craig's there, have him come on your live tonight. Since he wants to call people pedophiles.
By the way, Craig
Have him
never
come
came
tonight.
on.
Show us that he's still living in the house. Hold on a second. All right. We're going to go keep listening. All right, so let's catch up on the comments. Let's see. There are so many sickos on YouTube. All right, here we go.
For finally, the last fucking time, I'm gonna have to say it because I'm really going to do it, you stupid. Because you are dumb. You don't know how to fucking think. Something's wrong with you. Okay, so hope this answers your question, Brittany. Mark, and also, Moon, fuck you for saying I probably sent it to him. I didn't say you probably sent it to him. You probably gave him the heads up. For BJ stuff, she lied to you tonight. Truth is angry because Brittany asked me for his information. And because Moon then said she got his information from law enforcement. And, bitch, I did.
Okay, so let me get this right. So, Moon, you went and got my information from law enforcement. So, what you're saying is you took a picture of me to a law enforcement officer and said, hey, who is this? And he said, oh, that's so-and-so. Two things with that. The only people who have access to law enforcement like that are snitches and informants. So which one are you? Snitches or informants? So which one are you? Are you a snitch or are you an informant? I'm just asking. Don't shank me. Maybe you're neither. I don't know. Seems odd that you can just walk up with a picture to a random police officer and say, give me this person's name. And they're like, yes, ma'am. And they just get right to it on some facial recognition shit. Or let me guess, you went to the gang unit, didn't you? And you're like, who's this gangster right here? CWB. Just wondering, I'm asking a question.
Ben also put out a public document of Moon's. He did not FOIA anything. No shit. Nobody said
Wait, so I put out a public document? Okay.
he did. It wasn't a FOIA. It was him looking it up on a public site, and then when you post it on another public site to fuck with people and to make them a victim, then it's called cyber stalking, Angela.
You gotta be the biggest fucking moron in the world. I mean, we know that's true. But really, you gotta be the biggest moron in the world. Like, just
Yes, he does. He's actually shared that with us. All the times, obviously, he's high functioning, but yeah. He's on the spectrum, yep.
but I'm really looking forward to the Dark Side Dudes. I haven't been invited, but I'm inviting my fucking self. So it is what it is.
You know that, you stupid bitch, because you're a cyber stalker.
All right, let me get y'all caught up over here. Irony Rose says, every single day just gets taken up another notch or more. It's unbelievable. Something horrible is going to happen to somebody. Well, the irony in that, Irony Rose, the irony in that, right? Who exactly is stepping it up every day, Irony Rose? I'm trying to understand who the stepper-upper is. Charming says, oh, she's talking about me there. They say Irony Rose already went back. All right. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was trying to get y'all the comments. My bad. Then Lisa says, like Lori says, let's connect the dots. All right. Regina Romo says, Boston, yes. Boston supports Lana, says, hi, Tony. Holly S says, hello. Regina Romo says, Holly, heart. I'm Zen 2.0. If you think YouTube is bad, check out TikTok. Ebony says, hey, Moon. Tony New York says, Boston, hi. Boston supports Lana, says, Lisa, don't know why that just cracked me up. Well, what just cracked you up? Let's go back up here to Lisa.
Love you too, Mom.
What was it that Lisa said? Let's connect the dots. Oh, that cracked you up. Okay, cool.
For truth. Don't be mad because I get your name because of shit like this. We're going to go back in time to where truth comes up on my panel. Why would I ever want to know a bitch ass nigga's name like that? I don't know. On my panel acting a goddamn idiot.
Damn, we just throwing words around. Okay, 2025, I guess. Woo. All right. Let's see. Holly S says, bullseye. Hi, Tony. Zen says, hearts and kisses. Lisa, Boston supports Lana, laughing face.
So you guys want to do part 2 in his own words so he can be a mad crybaby again and go look up something else? Go ahead, bitch. Go ahead. I want you to.
All right. So you're telling me you want me to. So this was pre-permission for me to look things up. I want to point that out, just in case anybody was wondering.
My mom had to break down 2 doors to get that punch in on my arm. And if she ever shows up in my face again, I will call the police. If she gets near me, I will call the police, but I will first try to take her life. Do you understand?
And there, ma'am, you just violated your restraining order.
Boom! I was waiting for this. Right there. Okay, I'm gonna rewind it back just a little bit. Hold on.
Right.
Life. Do you understand? And if she ever shows up in my face again, I will call the police. If she gets near me, I will call the police, but I will first try to take her life. Do you understand?
And there, ma'am, you just violated your restraining order. Right there, you just violated your restraining order. Congratulations. You just violated your restraining order. What a fucking idiot. You are so fucked. Ooh. You know, did you know that on the restraining order paperwork, that's public record, it has the prosecutor's email and phone number? Funny enough, it also has the social office or whatever for the restraining order. God. Oh, man. Because remember earlier in this live, you said, y'all are trying to get me to violate a restraining order. And then you violated the restraining order by threatening her and speaking on her with a threat. Oops. That's not going to look good. We'll carry on. Their own words, ladies and gentlemen, their own words.
And because it's my life before her life.
It's her life before her life. Okay.
Because she has tried to take my life.
So she's speaking on her directly now and accusing her of trying to take her life. So you're violating the restraining order by speaking on her. It's wild.
I don't go around the bitch. I don't know the bitch. I don't want to know her. Don't bring shit out here to the public that you're going to get people fucked up on, including yourself.
Oh, I'm going to get myself fucked up, you say.
So bottom line, that's the truth. This bitch and truth are dangerous to society.
All right, I'm a danger to society. Now let's.
And I think that is a perfect halfway mark, actually, because, oh, damn. It is about halfway. See? But there's one person I want to congratulate, but hold on. I gotta pull it up. All right, hold on one moment.
The whole frivolous lie. Yo, what's happening? What's happening, y'all? What's going on? What is going on, y'all? I look, I don't even know what to say, y'all. I am glad it is over and done. This is a great fucking day. It is an amazing fucking day. I think it is a great day, and in my opinion, and from what this says, we did the damn thing, man. We fought this motherfucker hard. I'm telling you, we did. We did. We sure did. Y'all, this was 2.5 years of bullshit. A whole frivolous lawsuit. Not one, but two. Not one, but two. And an amended one, too. Yes. Dismissed with prejudice. And
Queen Bee is officially not in litigation anymore. Congratulations, Queen Bee. I am so happy for you. The shit you had to have endured for the past 2.5 years. And now you don't gotta worry about it. Congratulations, Queen. I saw she was on earlier, so I popped on over just to hear the beginning of it to make sure it was what it was. And I wanted to end my stream by giving a huge congratulations to Queen Bee. She's no longer having to be in litigation with BHB and going through all of that, pouring all that money, and that makes me happy. So I don't know if Queen Bee will ever see this, but congratulations, girl. I am so happy for you. So happy. I am it's beyond words. For those of you who don't know, Queen Bee has been in litigation for 2.5 years against Betty. Betty's claim was laughed out, so she countered. Betty was just kept pushing and pushing and pushing, and they both dropped both of theirs, and guess what? Queen's done. She won. She got the win, and she deserves nothing more than that. Just to hear that little laughter and her smile, like you can tell she's smiling. Oh my God. I haven't been here for the whole 2.5 years when it started. Who coming to the dark side? BHB? No. BHB is Bullhorn Betty. But Queen did the damn thing. She stuck it out. She got it, and it's definitely a win for her. Yes, Smath. A huge release. She can just enjoy her days with her baby. She can just be on YouTube. She doesn't have to, have every second where she has to, do all of this. She is done. And I am so proud of Queen Bee. She is an amazing woman. She's an amazing mother. And she's a hell of a person. She really is. And I know that because I've talked to her when I had questions about certain things about my kids. And you know what? She was there for me. Yes, they did, Smath. And you know what? I am so proud to be a Bumble of the Hive. I am. Because I've told this story, but when I was with Auntie Rev's side, I didn't like Queen. I didn't. When they started going after his things, because I didn't understand a lot of what was going on. But then started watching Clue and Truth, and then went to Queen. And you know what? I am so glad my eyes were opened. So I really didn't like Queen actually for a while, but over this past, I've been with her for been watching her for about a year and a half, almost 2, I want to say, closer to ish, her and Clue, because I know it's been over a year that I've been watching Truth, because I remember him before he started his channel, and he's had his channel for a year now. So I started watching Queen, and I am so proud of her. I'm proud of everybody. Everybody was even already saying Truth is a dark side dude already, so he's already in. But congratulations, Queen Bee. You deserve this so much. The Bumbles came through just like they always do. Even if this was still continuing, the high would have stayed strong. But now we're just even stronger. And I'm so happy for her, so I wanted to share that little bit before I got off of here. Because I saw her live, and Fenrir pointed it out to me. So I was like, let me go back to the beginning to make sure. So I double checked. Yeah, me too, Smath. Like, I don't know a lot about some of the older people. Like, I know about them from them being talked about, but I don't know. I haven't been through it all with them. So, I'm still sort of a newbie. I mean, I've been around for over a year and a half or so, but still a little new to different things and everything. But for the past year and a half, I have seen Queen have to go and just worry about this. And as a mom of myself, the stress, I couldn't do it. She's a tough ass bitch, that's all I gotta say. And Queen, if you hear this, congratulations, I love you, and I am proud to be a Bumble. So, I figured that would be a good way to end the stream. I want to thank everybody for being here. Smath, thank you so much for being here. Mom, my brother. Yeah, I know. I'm probably gonna end up putting it on and falling asleep to it, trying to rewatch it, because I definitely want to hear like everything. But no, I missed one day. I didn't stream last night, and I was like, oh my god, there's so much that had happened within the last time I had gone live to tonight, and I'm like, holy crap. Smath, you are most welcome, and I hope to see you again. You have a wonderful night. Thank you everybody who's been here, everybody who's here. Thank you for my mods. I'll be back tomorrow night, probably about normal time, maybe a little bit earlier before Toasty. If Toasty's gonna go on tomorrow, I don't want to overlap Toasty. So no, we all go watch Toasty. I've even got Fenrir into watching Toasty, so you guys have a great night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.